Bro, we got a couple good things to talk about today, though. Bruh. 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 Who played fighters, bruh? Did y'all see that trailer?
Yeah, no chance.
Bruh.
Oh,
That tournament was fire. Y'all should have watched it. Like, that was lit. But that beside the point. I say that for when we actually start. Yeah. Room's up.
okay. So it's on the playlist.
I'm about to show you how to do them Ryuki kicks, boy. I lost the fight over. Boy,
Dares. He dares to think he's a better Ryuki than me.
bro, did you not hitting them Ryuki kicks?
I don't need to hit him.
Oh dang, the gang on here. Alright.
He dares think he's a better Ryuki. I'm flabbergasted.
Where Fred at?
He's in the room already.
Oh. Nice.
I just realized my microphone's been off for the past however long.
Sorry,
I'm embarrassed.
Choose whatever you want, Echo.
Oh, I already chose. I'm setting things up. I guess that's it. Alright. Who else we gotta invite to the thing? Did y'all suggest anybody? Well, who's offline that usually joins? And suggest them so I can invite them.
Oh, nicely done.
Hey, sling them an invite, boys. Episode 1. Announce this on here. Next episode, I'll try to do it through Discord, but I was asleep too long. Like, I woke up at like 7:30-ish. A little time early. We still got a good time. That's it. That's it. Alright. It's
Yo.
done. It's good, done.
What's up?
Sizable fraction of infinity.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Up. I mean, up is kind of relative, but still. Oh, buddy.
Wow.
What?
What a mirror match.
What?
Get it? Get it?
What?
Okay,
What is this
I mean-
match? Alright, look.
Oh.
We got a bunch of things to talk
I
about
think Blaze
today.
is in the party, but I haven't heard him talk. He's gone again.
She's waiting for everyone.
Alright.
Bro, what is going on? Our speed is not great.
I got it.
Oh, there you are, Blaze. You weren't here when I got here. I assumed you were gone.
Yo, our speed is not great.
You're not.
Nice follow up.
Alright.
That was beautiful. That's that Cougar Ryuki power.
Wow, I could have caught my dragon. I'm mad.
It is pretty slow.
Okay, come on.
Alright, so.
Wow, get him. There we go.
I can't do nothing on
Oh, the dragon.
that. My dragon.
Oh, yeah, both of y'all pulling out that
See with the Ryuki kit. Oh. Yes.
Sorry. 2020 hindsight.
Wow, I'm dead.
No fear, no pain.
No fear. No pain.
Alright, boys.
I can't wait for that figure to come out.
Why did I do
Oh, here's the next one.
The figure eyes, I really been loving the figure. Really want to get. I have a display at my office where I work that has all the other ones. The things. I was at a software server place in office.
Oh god.
All the figure eyes are done. It hasn't been added to in a long.
Look out, mirror man.
Get off me.
Right, 11-9.
Dragon Rod.
Oh, you're so lucky. I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Ultimate Rise.
What is this about?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
So you can play at this end, Dagobah.
So who's the better Ryuki?
The Kugas were busy trying to explode each other. Meanwhile, Ryuki was just there with the dragon like, okay, when can I finish this match here? Come on.
It was totally the climax of Kuga. It was fantastic.
Heck yeah.
Just two beefy, spiky dudes beating the shit out of each other.
That is a pretty cool fight.
Oh man, it's great because of how nothing happens. They just literally beat the tar out of each other. Because
And this is a nice segue.
I mean, I love my super flashy fights, but there's
Into the
just
first
something
topic.
magical about that Kuga fight.
yeah, it's like I don't know that I would want to fight like that in say Double. I don't think I'd want to fight like that in I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. I can see that.
But at the same time, it's just so just as you said, it's refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
I think partly because you don't expect it. You're like, this is building up to something, and I'm expecting something apocalyptic. And it is kind of apocalyptic, but at the same time, it's really restrained, which is the point.
Mm-hmm.
Is to keep, and Dagobah from blowing the planet up. Or
And Kuga himself.
Yeah.
Oh. I want a final fight in Kuga.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. It's like it's so good, but even looking back, I want all the final fighting coming out, especially in July. It's probably, I guess you can like game this in a way that.
My bad. But yo, y'all pretty much segued into the first topic I was talking about. I was gonna bring up about best final battles in Writer. Period.
My personal favorite. Look, the Kuga fight is magical. We were just talking about it, but I love the X8 fight. I love the X8 fight. Final X8 fight.
I can agree, bro.
And we're talking specifically in series, right? Like
Yeah, in series,
movies,
not V cinemas.
Yep.
In series.
The X8 fight was pretty good. I will grant it that.
Heck yeah, man! It was literally 4 players teamed up
5
against the final
players.
boss.
You can't forget God.
Right.
I love that part where X8 just backs up a little bit and he's like, what did he say? Oh, he says, God, come! And then Gam just shoots out of the pipe in a rider kick. And then he just laughs maniacally. A delayed continued.
Man,
by the way, that man got me through the show. Like, there were parts of that show where I was just like, I'm not invested. But then he'd appear and do something goofy and stupid, and I'm like, I just need more of this man in my life. I need to see what he's going to do next. What silly thing is he going to attempt?
to be fair, I can agree with that. Only because the second half of X8 was kind of weird.
Yeah, its pacing was all over the place. Like, parts of it were really good, I thought, and I'm not a big X8 fan, but I still thought parts of it were pretty consistent.
I think the whole game they tried to make, the Bucks tried to make, could have been better. Because they wanted to do a battle royale.
That's exactly how it felt like they were going for, and then they never quite pulled that off, and I don't really know why.
Same with Cherry Racing, they wanted to do this whole thing, but then they ended up focusing on the next 8 story, Q wasn't even there.
What?
So, I don't really know what was up with that.
I know, that was just...
But yo, the X8 final battle was dope though. You could, I realized that before because you didn't know Dan was there until he popped up.
Well, he still had multiple lives. You were paying attention. You knew that
I know he was there, but like, they really pulled the title sequence with the four names and J writers.
Homage to the first scene of that stage entirely with all the 4 writers there.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean by like it was like a 4-player list. It was definitely exciting seeing them actually fight Chromos because they beat Game Another in-series final battle that I did enjoy. Not so much of the fight itself, but like the drama that was in it. Like, you expect those kind of things from like shonen kid shows? That man really lost his partner right there. And he was like, no, final sacrifice play. Final sacrifice play, he said, my broken form. My man already lost his final form at that point. Oh no, I'm praising it. Sweet, that's dope. But the only, alright, beat up by the only bad thing about that fight though was the confusion it caused later on. What is Old's final form?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, I know it's Proletariat because it's the last one we got in the show. But like, people were so confused by it. Like, usually the final forms in the final battle. Yeah, like, you know how the final forms in like every final battle. So, and then he's
It wasn't in the X-Aid one, but no one's complaining about that. No one's saying level 2 is X-Aid's final form.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty obviously known what X-Aid's final form is. But O's kind of felt different because every form he had was pretty useful. There was no distinct like, power gap or whatever.
Oh, wrong button.
It's the only, I got a body. The only legit power gap was with Proletariat. But that's because, yeah, thing breaks other metals. Like, there's nothing you can really say about that. Honorable mention goes to Drive because his final fight wasn't great, but it had moments.
It
It
is.
did. Overdrive is one of my favorites.
Overdrive, the whole final battle with Mach, Chase, and Gold Drive.
Yeah, if you want to go with that as more of the final battle, rather than what Shinosuke and Hart were doing.
Not that what they were doing wasn't significant, you know what I'm saying? It's just the Mach fight was better.
Yes. All the moments in drama with Mach, Chase versus Gold Drive.
I still think it would have been better if Chase looked at Kiriko, told her his feelings, and gave her the belt, and said, "Go for it, man." That would have been clean. But Kiriko wasn't really developed like that. What up, Astro? What's good, bro?
Another one where the actual finale in series is kind of not a letdown, but sort of anticlimactic is Double. Like the entirety of that show is so super consistent, and then like the finale comes and it's like, oh, that's it, because it just kind of happens. And it's like, oh, which I guess is kind of in keeping with its general pacing and tone, but
Heck yeah, man.
Oh, how
then
did
again, it got some of the best movies in the entire franchise, so I guess it's got that too.
Yeah.
There's a couple good ones.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
Like, and that's facts though. Cause it was the whole thing when he's gonna lose Philip. That was cool. I like that. And then like I was okay with the episode afterwards until they didn't really do much. I don't mind Philip coming back. I didn't mind that. Cause I knew it was gonna happen, but yeah, Philip deserves.
I'm not a super huge fan of depressing episodes.
Like, welcome, Brad. We doing a pseudo podcast right now because I have nothing really set up until maybe next week.
Okay, look, as much as I complain about the ending of 5, Final Fight was alright.
One final fight, I was kind of disappointed in. It was cool, but kind of disappointed. Looking back on the series, man,
I like that.
I can agree
Bill
with
had
that.
a great, like, we've been over that a million times, how it just, like, the entire middle of that series just has no idea
the
where
Civil War arc was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the final,
after-
like, 7 episodes are top-notch.
Yeah,
But I think I do, the actual fight itself is pretty underwhelming, mostly because Build himself is kind of underwhelming at that. Everything that's worthwhile about that arc comes like right before the actual fight itself and then right after. As opposed to
I
the
do
fight.
like the whole scale of the tower to fight the final boss thing. I love that.
Awesome, really. It's just
Grease got one of his best moments yet.
Yeah. No, it's really like the finale, the 7-episode finale of that series is top notch. It's some of the best Kamen Rider the Kamen Rider has had.
Yeah!
But the rest of the show is just
well, the beginning of the show, I'm going to say, I put it around like after the road fight, where rather after that, from after that fight to the tower arc. From there to the
well, it is a
tower.
tournament arc.
Well, no, the tournament arc was with the rogue fight. Like, I still understand why they had a tournament. That was, again, the Civil War arc was boil everything down to a tournament. Huh?
But no one watched it? What? The Grease one anyway, right? No one ever for some reason they didn't actually broadcast that fight. When I heard that, I was like, wait, what? Why?
Who knows?
Well, it's an excuse to keep continuing the Civil War arc. That's all it is. From a writing perspective.
Yeah, they turned. Once he went, I forgot what it Hazard.
The war going.
Yeah, once he went Hazard, apparently the camera cut off or something like that.
Yeah, isn't it all they can like it's like in the
It was just dumb. A Volt plan was dumb going there. It made no sense. It really made no sense. It was just.
I feel like they wanted to end the series a lot sooner, but they had to delay it.
I mean, it's a 48-episode format. It's not like they can pull a decade move.
And they had to just insert a whole bunch of filler into builds.
The
Try to make it seem like actual plot.
That filler was just inconsistent.
It was all about trying to sell more toys, but having no input from any writers in how that was done, and it felt extremely ham-fisted.
And look, you can make selling toys interesting. We're playing this. We all
exactly.
are fans of you can be interesting.
Toei used to be really good at this, and I don't know what happened. So
who's in charge of Toei now is probably the reason. Speaking of, one of my favorite gimmicks. I did enjoy that final episode. G.O. I enjoyed it.
I like it. I'm gonna be that guy.
Bro, I like G.O. too. It's fun. That was my problem with it. That's not my problem with G.O. It was fun. It did its job. But plot-wise, yeah, there's issues. Definitely.
Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt there's issues.
But for what it was trying to do,
blame it on whatever you want. I thought Gio was.
Yeah, for what it was trying to do, with the time travel and some of the tributes, Gio was fun. The final battle, I enjoyed because like he did all that.
Saijo, Saiden, Oh, Gio.
Yeah.
I think I got that mostly right.
After all he tried to do to avoid being Oma, he had no choice.
Yeah. I do like that whole inevitability of
Oma, it was inevitable.
That was a good kind of joke.
What made it good was the fact that I feel like Oma set that up from the get-go. It was kind of hinted that he wanted to see how he was going to be different from him.
There's all kinds of allusions to Oma actually being plot relevant as a character, and then doing nothing with it. So, more things that just drive me nuts.
No, there was an event that triggered Oma.
The death of Gates.
For at least in this timeline. It's Sogo's timeline. Not sure about before. Something that triggered him to being That's for sure. No, he didn't like personally like do it like, oh, I have almost powers now, I'm doing it. No, it wasn't like that at all. Rage boosted that, Rage powered that form. He just, it was Rage that unlocked that form. It was like how, oh yeah, there you go. Breaking away from Ryder for like a quick second after binging all Teenager. I love that finale. I don't know why, but I did. I didn't like it at first until like it was after something that pushed Q Ranger. The character development came in. And I think it was lucky because that dude was annoying at first. He was mad annoying, but he got development. My boy, he up there. Go.
I'm gonna be honest.
He up there. He go.
Oh, why did I hit Reba?
Sentai has good like final phase. Sometimes.
I watched Lupin Ranger and
I did not like that season.
Wait, you don't like
I do not like Lupin. I like the characters.
I like Luffy better. I feel like they delayed the whole reveal of the Lupin.
They delayed it too long.
It seemed like it should have been like an instant win idea that nobody had any idea of what to do with.
It was.
I didn't watch the whole series. I only watched the first couple episodes and then got breakdowns from somebody who was watching the series. That's kind of how it measured out for me.
But I will say at least try to watch it, because like your opinions might actually get it if you did watch it.
Oh yeah, this guy I disagree with on a lot of stuff. So I don't doubt that.
Lupin had good characters. The characters and their motivations were good, except Noel. Boy, they did that man dirty. I don't know what's up with Noel, man. They messed him up.
I like Noel, at least conceptually. Again, I feel like they didn't exactly know what to do with it.
He was connected to Arsenal, the main dude who gave the Lupin Ranger.
You have
I don't know. But like, yo, the Reds of Lupin, K-Tro is the best. I love that character. Dude is GOAT, man. Whatever. When they actually show this man's like regret, especially during that reveal, he's like, okay, so you guys are, hold up, why'd you say something? My main problem also with Lupin was like a lot of the focus, at least early, from what it felt like, not like after finishing it, but from what it felt like, it looked like everything was going to Lupin, and that wasn't fair.
Lupin. Everything went to the Lupin after.
But like when you watch it, you're like, oh, okay. The development was kind of evened out, but it didn't feel like it.
Like all mecha upgrades.
Especially when it was like.
Here's the worst part. The worst part is K-Tro didn't get freaking upgrade until like the final
it went to Noel until the final level. That's bruh, they did my boy K-Tro like trash.
They did.
That was just like, oh my goodness. He did not get his power up, so I'm like, if it's ever adapted, please treat both teams equally as equal as possible. That's all I'm saying. Also,
Okay, my memory
Patch
stays
03 is
so-
trash.
What season do Papa Ranger and Luke Ranger like air on? Like,
They're-
They're 42. So
No, I mean,
after
42 and 43, respectively.
who's their rider counterpart?
The writer counterpart is Build.
Is that Build?
Build.
Build,
It's Build.
and whoever came right after Build, I think.
Geo.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
writer
it bled
counterpart.
over, or was it the other way around?
That's how it
'Cause
usually
it's-
works. They bleed over,
yeah.
but it's more or less there's always one specific team they're tied to. And for Build,
Like,
was Loop
X-A
Hat.
was Q Ranger, so Build is Loop Hat.
yeah,
Okay.
and Geo would be Real Soldier, and Geo 1 would be Kira Marker.
No sense.
It's because Rider and Sentai, their seasons don't start at the exact same time. They start a
Yeah,
little.
they used to, I believe.
Yeah, they used to.
They were a lot closer for sure, yeah.
I think with
played
Decade,
Decade.
it changed up a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
because his season was short.
yeah.
Because his season was short, and he was connected to Samurai.
Which seasons of Sentai after Go Busters would people recommend? Because Go Busters is the most recent one I've watched.
After
Most
Go
current.
Busters.
Zoojer, Zoojer,
Zoojer was
good.
it?
Zoojer is
Geo's
good.
pretty good.
It's goat material. Bro. I didn't think so
Yamato
at first.
himself saves the show. Yamato is
I didn't think so at first, honestly, that Zoojer would be good until I watched it. I had to watch it. That's my thing for everybody who's watching. Watch the shows.
About, Q
Oh yeah,
Rangers.
yeah. Don't take other people's opinion for anything.
Just
Yeah.
Always watch it yourself.
You can get an inkling from the opinion,
Enjoy
but
Luby Pat.
Yeah, because people can warn you of things like, okay, so set this aside because it's either important or unimportant.
facts.
Yeah.
Oh, no, God, get away from that.
It's
Like-
evil. I need to kill it.
But like, dude, definitely watch Zoojer. The team up with Gokaiger, pretty cool, pretty mid.
I
But
personally have a very, very soft spot in my heart for Tokyuzu.
Tokyo's
I
is
love
good.
Tokyuzu.
No, it's good.
I've had people recommend that to me, so I do want to give it a shot. Dick
It's
robot
good.
and all.
It's good. That robot was just a thing for one episode.
It was only for one episode.
Because like their main power is imagination. So like they do a lot of things that's pretty fun.
The same writing as Deno.
No. They made a joke about it during the movie, a show versus Heisei. And you saw that like Deno appeared on top of the Megazord. Spoilers. I forgot to say that. But like, yeah, he appeared on top of the Tokyo or whatever that big robot is called. And then King, he showed up and said, "Nah, that's my spot." We had the crossover, and then they put Deno as a foot. It was so stupid.
That's just what I expect.
Deno was like, "Hold on, what? I'm a train. Why am I a foot?" Oh, speaking of Final Fight, because we segued off a little bit. We can get off real quick with this. Gaim. I did like that battle.
Yeah, but that was final episode, though.
We don't talk about the final. That's not the final battle. That's not the final battle. That is not the final battle. That is the final episode. That little epilogue, so to speak. That was not the final battle.
Better or worse than what Wizard wound up doing. At least Wizard felt like it was trying to... being honest about just killing time. Whereas
Well, we did kind of turn it off. Now I think about it, it was still a final battle. But yeah, like, definitely. Wizard's final battle on AK-ish.
the one with Phoenix was great, but it should have been saved for a lot later in the series.
Yeah, that was his mid form. That was his like super form introduction.
One of the dragon forms, yeah. Not to be confused with his other final form, which was the four forms at the same time, not to be confused with Infinity, which, yeah.
Oh, so it was his upgraded, like his,
yeah,
not
it was
super
the
form,
dragon
but like,
form, I think.
like boosted or like, yeah, okay. I got you.
I think it was the
got you.
dragon form, I think.
Yeah, I hate when
Unless
they
that was
introduce a
the
good
four.
rival for a writer and then like they end them too early.
I'm surprised Basha's being as useful as it is. Nice job, Basha. I'm just spamming
That's
bosses
kind
at
of
him.
it's a pretty common problem with Kamen Rider is just like, oh, we've got something really cool to work with, and then, you know, in terms of
get
dynamics,
rid
and
of
then
it
we
so
either
early.
ignore it or... A great example, of course, is Double with Nazca.
They got
Now,
rid
they
of him
do-
so early. I was so
Yeah.
Oh,
They
hated
did.
that.
I think they did okay in trying to recover, because it was clear that they knew, oh shit, we needed this guy in order to maintain any tension. So bringing what's her face in to be the replacement Nazca, I thought was a nice touch. But it was sort of too little, too late. It's like, oh no, you had this guy being built up, but
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Double yet.
oh, sorry, no spoilers.
No, it's fine.
All
I don't care about
spoilers.
spoilers, really. For me, there's a big difference between knowing what happens and experiencing what happens, you know?
I agree with that.
I
Yeah,
never
I
care.
agree with that.
I'm one of those people who never cares about spoilers.
I mean, people will tell me spoilers to something I'm actually interested in, and by the
Okay,
time
where
I
you go?
actually watch it, I totally forget what it was. And I feel sort of embarrassed. I'm like, oh yeah, someone did tell me about that, didn't they?
The only time I
Yeah, I thought it
dislike
was really
spoilers
cool.
is when someone goes, "Hey, you're watching this anime, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, wait till we get to this in the manga, boy. Oh, you ain't gonna be ready for it. And
yeah.
tell me what it is."
I checked something.
That is so annoying.
Oh, when they tell you a spoiler, but don't actually tell you what the spoiler is. When they very obviously don't tell you the spoiler.
Yeah, but it's like you're pretty much telling me something serious is going to happen now. Ugh. Oh, real quick to finish out the final battle, Blade.
Oh yeah, the entire like finale of Blade is really well done.
Freaking Blade, man. Okay, good. I like how they connected it to Geo. It was kind of weird though that it was also Trinity's
Yeah, I didn't
baby
like that.
form. I like. That's what I mean. Like the writer tributes for Geo. You know what?
They ran the
Segue.
gamut.
Good segue, bro. We're going to talking about tributes for writers. From season, real quick. Geo, why you do this to me? Why? God. The Kabuto tribute was good. Kabuto art was good. Because you got to see Gatak, boy, he got to use the Kabuto vector. It was great. Right.
Yeah,
First
that
rejection
one-
him was like, oh,
That's right with Gatak. That was on point. I don't think anybody can really be upset with that one, because that felt like, oh, you know, this is the sort of thing that woulda, coulda, shoulda happened.
the continuation
Compare and
tribute.
contrast to the Fies one.
Five was just mixed with Forza, and I was like, what is this?
I don't understand what they were trying to accomplish with the Fies.
I'm like, how do you go from Forza to Flash?
It's because they wanted to get Genzero, but he was working on Bleach. So they had to do
And
something.
they literally referenced that in like 0.5 episodes. But they had to bleep out Bleach for some reason.
Because it's not owned by Toei. Yeah, it's not owned by Toei.
Licensing's a bitch.
I don't know why they had to bleep it out of Dragon Ball when he talked about it. Because they brought it,
Dragon Ball during the Ghost one too.
yeah, it is like, Ghost, isn't your story just Dragon Ball? Don't say that.
I love the 0.5 episodes. for when
The
they were
0.5 episodes, because like they were.
Those got me through the first half of that show. I will admit it. I would not have watched through that show if those hadn't entertained me so much.
The 0.5 episodes are just them goofing around anyway, like the
Yeah.
the net movies. I love it.
And just kind of taking the piss on all the really silly shit that was going down and how the show clearly had no idea what it was doing.
They even said that, like, we have too many writers, so this makes no sense. And then they try to bring it up, like, hold up. Toei's here.
Damn it.
Toei Assassins. And they're like, you know what we can do? We're blowing up Toei. I was like, let's go.
We're blowing up Toei.
Let's go.
Yeah.
or the Magenta bit with
DK.
that was hilarious. Magenta.
Like, bro,
it's
it's still
like, oh
shade
my
of
gosh.
pink, bro.
It was just like, oh man, I was just loving it. They were just hamming it up. It was great.
All for the sake of
Like,
Heisei generations forever.
Please, you need to speak
Which
up.
was
I did like the nods to what was it, Agito in Ryuki.
yeah.
Also, just Ryuki in general. Ryuki in general is like all the names are nods.
Ryuki keeps
so
coming
many
back, bro.
nods.
Like the dude who played Ryuki came back for the movie. The
I think
line
that voice
specific for
also
specific
had
lines as a voice, but he came back
He did.
and he had writer time Ryuki.
Also that.
Well, I think part of what works with Ryuki is that it's kind of like you can keep telling Ryuki stories because of the way it's structured.
And the way it ended.
Yeah, because it's all, all time loops and stuff. So you could be like, oh, well, this was loop 597.4 or whatever. And it's all canon and it's not canon. It's all not canon and it doesn't matter. It's okay. It could happen.
I love the whole idea that Ryuki just went through the loop hundreds of times to do that fight with
Oh my
to do that fight
god.
with Odin.
Yes.
Just leaving him notes the whole time.
Just to punch him in the face once. It's basically inconsequential, too. It doesn't actually affect the outcome, other than Odin being like, well, that was mildly unexpected. How did you even... Huh. Well, no biggie. I got up this.
Speaking of tributes, Drive tribute was not fair. I know they wanted Shinosuke back.
Drive tribute?
No, his tribute was going over Corsair.
Oh, you're talking in the movie. Okay, I thought you were saying
No, during the show, it was just Chase appearing. And it was... I get what they wanted to do, but it was not a good tribute. And it was because they wanted Shinosuke. They wanted him there. He wanted to be there. Because he met up with some of the people who worked on writers. He wanted to be there. They wanted him there, but he was doing other stuff. Like Detective Pikachu and this drama series he was working on. And then one movie. It was one movie. I think Vic would know about it, but he's not here. I think he had a song with like, or he was in a song as like the music video. I think the band was called Twice or something like that. I'm not sure. Vic would know. You would know. He's not here. But Shinosuke, I'm glad he's still like writer to the point where he would do it, but he's a big name dude, so he's big. So like that's mad. Like he wanted to be in final, but he couldn't. And so there's this little joke that Marcus Sassu did. He had that little picture of him. Yeah. He's just sitting there like, man, if I could be in this movie. But it is what it is. We still respect Best Boy Drive. Go was managed to come back a bunch of times, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Well, not Ghost, but Go. Ghost, he does plays and stuff. He does stage plays and stuff. So, like, I guess that's like his schedule lined up, so I guess that's why he's ready to come back. Wizard, please!
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
That match could have been a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. for you.
Yeah, it could have. I got bodied that entire match. Are you kidding? I got destroyed.
Like,
How? What? How? Oh, you're using Kachidoki.
who else had
That's
a?
what happened.
Kiva had the worst tribute.
You.
Kiva had the absolute
Yeah,
worst
because they had.
I don't even
tribute.
remember that.
ever.
Yeah, I don't-
Shove.
They shoved Ginga in there.
Yeah, they
And-
had to shove Ginga in there.
Oh yeah.
See,
He has a throwaway line where he says something about Kiva, something, something. We need to stop him, and I guess that was a reference to the end of Kiva with the aliens invading and whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not looking into it because
It's
Kiva was weird to me
best
anyway.
best case scenario, that's what it was. That particular ending is kind of it's a nod to Changerion in many ways, because that's kind of how Changerion goes down. Is it's like a literal out of nowhere ending. But of course, Changerion is also a show where the arch villain is killed by a bunch of kids who kill him to death.
Kill
Which
him to
is,
death.
well, yeah, I mean, he's an eldritch abomination, and they don't even give a damn. They're just little kids, and they murder him. It's awful. They're mind controlled, I think, at the time. but
That's
still.
wild, bro.
Yo, watch Changerion for like peak in Oue. Definitely watch Changerion. That show is fun. The outfit was so heavy it was giving the suit actor like serious back problems.
Sounds like Kiva.
Yeah,
Talking about Changerion or Kiva?
Changerion.
It's literally
And
Kiva.
The same thing happened with
We're
Kiva.
talking about Changerion. Yes, it's the same situation.
But you tangentially got there through Kiva, so I was like,
Right, because the same mistakes get made over and over. Yes.
They worked out.
Both in Oue. Both. Yeah, it's oh, that has AoE. Holy shit. Okay. Badly bodied.
I did what I could.
Sorry.
But boy,
Well.
build is still weird, man. I'm okay with the ending, but then the V cinemas happen. The V cinemas happen. Grease's V cinema was cool, but at the same time, I never expected that to happen.
when I first heard that Grease was getting a V cinema, I was like, that's a joke, right? Someone made that up, right?
I thought it was cool, but at the same time, it's like he got the girl.
I thought it was a hoax. I thought it was a hoax. I really want Bill to continue. Like, breaking out that they're making a
He ate all of that.
It was so hilarious. I'll go run right down the line.
And he ate all of that.
I went from like 850 health down to 133.
Get up.
So fuck, dog.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't get up.
If anything, I'm about to lose, dog.
I can't get up, bro. I'm sorry. You're dead. No. Alright. So we got on topic.
What was the question again?
We were just talking. I was mad, so I started ranting about like the tributes and Geo. And we got to Kiva, and that was
It's fine, we can get off topic.
yeah,
great tributes in
fuck us.
Rider. The Arashi tribute in Hibiki. The Henshin Ninja Arashi tribute.
I wanted to talk about that too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hold on, what are we?
So there's this old Showa era show called Henshin Ninja Arashi. He's a bird-faced samurai dude.
Oh, I heard of it. I heard of it.
And there's this ancient armor relic in Hibiki, the second half of Hibiki. So take a grain of
Oh,
salt. in
the
terms of
second half
quality.
where they added writer things to Hibiki, which kind of weirded it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Got it.
and so there's this mystic armor that this person steals that's a relic or whatever, and it's Henshin Ninja Arashi. It's cute. It's a cute nod.
Nice.
I didn't know that. He really stopped.
Double's tribute. Now I think about it in Geo,
I
it
say
was
double
bad
up.
at first until they brought in Eternal.
Okay, if you count Eternal as part of the double tribute, then I guess
Because he had to use the double armor. He's like, this is the guy who beat you, right? He's like, but in like the timeline Eternal came from, he beat Double during that movie.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like,
It sort of reinforced to me that a lot of people just kind of want that movie to have been kind of the actual finale of Double somehow. I don't know how that would work, but
it didn't answer a lot of questions. It really didn't.
for a tribute, I thought it was cute, I guess, but not.
Because like they wanted to do a bunch of things for Heisei Generation Forever. I get that. Definitely get it. They couldn't do it. And the only reason they couldn't do it was because some actors just couldn't get them. Like Philip, I remember being told his agency won't let him do it. I was about to save you, and then because I said no. But Aqua got. I'm glad they brought Aqua back. He did.
He did hit dirty. I was glad they brought him back though.
I feel like he should have been back a little earlier. It is what it is. But luckily, since Geo fixed everything, Aqua's not dead.
Thank God. He really got that kick.
He did his best, bro. I wish the Drive tribute though should have been with AG.
For being only a movie
Tomorrow.
exclusive writer, Aqua did his best.
Yeah, he was honestly a reference to Showa. He was a Showa reference to
Aqua kind of made it. If though is wind elemental and Aqua is water elemental, I want to see what the fire and earth elemental
Yeah, because Aqua's like, what, the
If
future
Aqua
Showa
was
writer?
like Ichigo except water based instead of wind, I want to see what
I really do think that Ghost started off with the whole let's chase down the icons, get the icons, and then change the story up a little bit. Which honestly was just let's do the story again. I feel like that's what Geo kind of sort of did. Focus more on doing the writership first, then doing the other stuff. Because stopping the writer tributes halfway and then giving us the raw stuff and the future writers, who I do enjoy. I enjoy the future writers, but they cut them up too soon. Cause Shinobi's good. Quiz was good. Quiz was good. I liked his motivation for being there.
I like his gimmick, just asking questions. That's
That
his
would be
power.
weird to put in the game, so it's more like, guess the right one. Nope.
I'm telling you, dude.
He'd be
a
broken.
Climax Heroes game would honestly do it. Those games are bonkers.
Heck yeah, man. But like in a game like this,
game with quiz.
it
Oh,
would
a game
be
like this, it wouldn't work. It
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
work.
they would
you
have-
make
No, it
it. You make
wouldn't
it so
work
that
here
it's. You just make it so that it's like a, I don't know, a defensive move or something.
yeah, it's like
where
a
it'll-
buff.
Yeah.
Like kind of like actually. But yeah, man, them tributes. Woo, them tributes. I have no good segue for this, so we're gonna go talk about.
You check whatever's on my mind. We're coming right. That's it.
Yeah, Tyson
we're
movies.
just talking about we're not on a schedule. No one's telling us.
There's
what
no
to talk
schedule.
about.
I just can't think of a good segue to the next topic that I have in mind. So
All right, then just say it. Blurt it
the
out
Tyson movies.
loud. Okay.
The Tyson movies.
Ah, damn it.
What about them?
They're so bad.
What? What's so bad?
Superhero Tyson. After the first one.
Like, yeah. I mean, that's just look at them as a concept. You know, nobody's going to put forth much effort to write something coherent there, so it's just going to be stuff happening. But unfortunately, they can't even
I
do
thought of a
stuff
good
happening.
segue. I'm stupid. Stupid. Don't worry about it. I'll use it later. But the first one was good, and by good I mean it did it did its job. It had fun.
I haven't really seen any modern writer movies. Yeah.
So okay, so I'm gonna basically run down the premise of the first Tyson movie. It's literally a war between writers and Sentai at this point. Go Kiger villains, Shocker. What was the Go Kiger villain's name? Zangak? Yeah. They're working
the
with
Zangak.
the opposite. So Shocker's working with Marvelous, the Zangak are working with Decade because he's the anniversary writer at the time.
Right?
Wait, is this not it? I think it's the other way around.
No, that's how it was. That's how it was.
JK was with Shocker.
No. Because Shocker wants to destroy the writers, so they're teamed up. Let me finish. Okay.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. Okay. So, how it pretty much went down. They're trying to destroy each other. Why? We get to that later. But for
reasons.
right now, it's more like we can't exist together. One's gotta go. So they work with their enemies to do so. Meanwhile, there's like a whole bigger plan in the background that gets brought up during something that I'll reference that later. But right now, Marvelous is hunting down writers. Every writer possible. He gets to Forze, the newest one at the time. Decay's hunting down every Sentai possible. He gets to Goldbusters at the time. What do we call it? The sibling series to Forze, I guess. Because
Yes.
all right, so, the Goldbusters, they kind of escape. They do their own thing. I don't know what they do. Forze escapes. He does his own thing. Meteor gets caught though. Meteor went to go ham on Marvelous. Like, hold on. Meteor tried to go ham on Marvelous. Marvelous took him out quick. Now Goldbusters, they tried to take on Decade. And they did a little decent. They did decent. Even though my man destroyed the world, the Goldbusters held their own for a bit. My man Decade said, I'm activating Kabuto powers. Red Buster said, nah, Cheetah powers. I'm speeding up too. Let's go. So what happened? So pretty much what happened after that is, I'm just gonna run down the whole movie at this point. The Gold Tiger get captured, except Blue and Green. They work with Hina from O's because O's gets captured, trying to protect a bunch of people. So Tina, Doc, Joe.
I'm just looking at my
And-
screen. Meteor and O's are doing this magnificent dance.
What's this dude's name?
Okay,
Kaito from Kaito, the end. He's working with him just to get something at this point. He's trying to figure out what's the concept up to. He's trying to get whatever. So, he's Kaito. Something else happened. Oh, okay, yeah, so they get away on the Go Tiger ship. Joe and Kaito are having this, like, moment. I don't know if it's, like, a bro moment between them or something. I don't know what that movie was trying to push with them. They're having moments where, like, Joe's like, Marvelous, what is wrong with you? We gotta fight. And Kaito's just trying to figure out everything. Joe was pissed. He was pissed at home. Doc is like, Joe, no, don't worry about it. It's Marvelous. Come on, man. There's something. There's gotta be something. They literally watched Decade and Marvelous just destroy a bunch of writers and Sentai. It's crazy. And then we finally get to the point where, like, I'm not good with this. Shoot, I lost my thought. Okay, we get to that point where there's a plan going on. We're like, if we go back to the past, we can see why the war started in the first place, and we can do something about it. They meet the baseball monster that the Go Ranger first fought.
Right.
And oh yeah, they went back to whatever. It was a ploy by the King Marvelous to destroy the original Rider 1 and Go Ranger. Yeah.
Right.
So then they meet up and they have a battle. Marvelous and Decade's fight, pretty dope. Even though, like, Decade was using the Heisei powers, Marvelous was only keeping up via whatever he had. He went old school. He pulled out Geki Ranger against someone. I don't know who exactly. Oh, it was Ryuki. He went Geki Ranger against Ryuki. Yo, Geki Red, the tiger versus the dragon. Yeah, that was cool.
Crouching Tiger hit me.
Bro, it was Crouching Tiger hit Dragon reference, bro. Why not?
He's also a dragon. He's also a martial artist.
It was Battle Japan against someone. I don't know who. I don't remember. But when he pulled out Battle Japan, I was like, Marv, let's go. Get out. Switch arms right now. Go something more recent. Battle Japan. Oh my goodness.
Battle Fever.
But then they were evenly matched, surprisingly. And it's like, Marvel's got Red Ranger privileges. Because ain't no way he beat down the Destroyer World. It took the whole Go Busters team, the trio at that point, to kind of hold Decade back. They didn't really beat him, they just held him back a bit.
Right.
And he just went...
Side tangent. Things I love about Go Busters actually tried the teamwork angle.
Yeah!
As opposed to the Red wins, everybody else is a supporting cast member. And it's like, Go Busters is doing teamwork 24/7.
And that's why they managed to hold the game back. They even used their powered up selves too to, like, keep up a little better. Dope stuff. Then we get to, turns out, for Superhero Tyson, that thing was a ruse. Decade and Marvelous, I don't know how they met. I'm gonna assume Decade was just wandering around again.
The powers of Toei.
I'm just gonna assume Decade wandered around
Toei
again.
Quarry, dude, is like some portal through space and time.
You need a family
It's a
reunion.
singularity.
Like, you got the Toei family reunion. They all meet up at a quarry for a barbecue.
Damn right.
It's going down.
Everyone had to scenic Toku Quarry. It's like the nexus of reality.
It's going down, man. Heck yeah. But like, anyway, the best moment on Superhero Tyson was pretty much what we got in Avengers Endgame, where everyone comes out through a portal, ready to brawl. And the only reason I was like, oh yeah. But like,
For goodness sake.
yeah, every possible writer in Sentai Hero up to that point runs through the portal. They're standing there. Writers don't have as many like numbers, so like a lot of the older Sentai are behind the first 2-3 rows of riders and the newer ones up to that point. So you get the morph sequence, of course, before the other heroes show up, and this Decade does his little thing. You're like, okay, that's cool, Decade, I guess. It's a little underwhelming. Because before that, it's Gokaiger. The transformation sequence. Gokaiger. It's dope. So like, I'm a little underwhelmed when I see Decade. I'm like, yeah. Then Forza and Red Buster rolling on bikes. Out of nowhere. Just rolling on bikes out of nowhere. And then you get the whole Forza Go Busters. They do the team up. They do the whole Go Buster thing, like before they run off in the battle. Ready? Go! And they just all run off, start fighting the Shocker villains and Gonjack. And it's like, there were some funny moments in there. Like, the Imagine got their own Deno thing. Like, they all got their own Deno form. And I think it was the blue one. He was trying to hit on a Geki Yellow, and she's like, what? The whole time. She's confused with it, and just like, it's silly. The combination powers are cool. It was cool seeing O's like come back like, nah, I'm helping out too.
Was that the where we got Ryder Tamaki, or was that?
No, that was Let's Go O's All Riders, whatever. I didn't like that movie. I didn't like that movie at all, but I'll explain why. Either later or another time.
Right now,
we're talking Titans. Alright. Kaito is like, why'd you leave me out the plan, Decade? Why you leave me out the plan, Tsukasa? Now look, I'm taking this right here. The Zangak symbol.
You see this?
And the Shocker symbol. I'm taking these. This is my treasure. I'm putting them together, and I'm making the BFR, the big fucking robot. I'm making it. I'm using it to beat you up for keeping me out the loop. I thought we was friends, man. I'm like, what? Kaito, is this what? That's our final boss?
His motivations are loosey goosey half the time anyway, so it just kind of fit, I guess.
Look, Kaito, we not good, bro. What's happening? so he's doing that. The Go Busters are like, look, our mechs are like pretty close by. We'll do this because they're the newest Sentai. They get to show off their mech, so they do it. They fight a little bit. He gets pushed back. The Go Buster robot gets pushed back. Yellow Buster gets flown out. She gets saved by Forza. She's like, Forza, go help them out. I'm upset. I was a little upset by that. I was like, why you gotta throw her out? But I guess like it's a three-man mech, so they gotta have Forza come help out some way.
For anyone just tuning in or wondering what the hell we're doing right now, this is literally all the same movie. It's literally all in one movie. It's just so dumb. The movie is just, all of them are kind of bonkers. That one in particular is just like, what is even going on?
Facts. Biggest facts of all time. But like, anyway, she's like, Forza, please. And he's like, okay, sure. I don't know. What Kengo shows up out of nowhere. Mind you, they like the Forza cast and the Go Buster cast, they appeared early on in the movie because like one of the big early battles started out at Forza's school where they met Marvelous and all that. So you got to see Forza's friends a little bit. Fine. But Kengo shows up out of nowhere doing the big fight. I'm sitting here like, Kengo, what are you doing here? Where at least had a little bulldozer mech, whatever. Something to protect yourself. You about to get dropped.
Hold on. Blaze, can we pause that for a second? Blaze? You saw what happened? I was behind you! And you were using your sword! What the fuck?
They're having a little rider battle.
Okay, continue. Back to the Titan.
Yeah, so Kengo out of nowhere. He's like, I got you. Here, use these. help them out. He comes out of nowhere with a big drill and a big rocket. They're like, bro, what? Where you got these at? So pretty much, Forza helps out the mech, and you got the Go Buster mech, which Forza is helping pilot, using Forza's power-ups. It was funny. They pretty much beat the giant robot at that point. They kick it, and Kaito, there's a giant hole in the cockpit. Kaito's still trying to fly it. Like, no, forget it. I'm like, bro, you got that mad? My man Sakasa did you that day? Meanwhile, during the ground fighters, they take out like the big bads of Zangat and Shocker. You get a couple decent team ups besides that, like Blaze Setter, the Black Mask Man, Diary, Magic Ranger, and Hibiki, I think? They did a little fire. I think it was Hibiki. They did a little fire joint. It was cool. So then, Old shows up during the Gokaiger's battle against one of the big Senkaigons or whatever from the past. He said, Gokaigers, use my forms. I'm sitting here like, how are they gonna do that? He pulls up Old's rider keys, throws them at the Gokaiger. I was like, bro, this is cool. So, pretty much the forms are done by color. At this point, except Hime? I think that's her name, Aime or whatever her name is. She gets Prototera. I'm like, she OD. She the strongest one. She got Prototera. Marvel's the second strongest. So he got Tajidor. The others just they go by colors. Silver. What is the? Oh yeah, Silver. Silver got no dirty. He got Psycho. So I'm saying, I'm like, what? True. Guys are funny.
Silver.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm like, Marvelous and Aime got the best ones. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. They got the best ones. And that finisher was pretty cool, man. That was one of that was it was whatever the final move is called for Gokaiger when they use the cannon, but it had O's in it, so it was like something or whatever. It was cool. They extended the O because O's was in it. Pretty fun. So once they do that, we switch to Decade. Decade, Blade, and Ryuki are getting, they're like, the writers are getting beat by whatever that shocker villain was. Ghost Sager comes out of nowhere. Decade, use our cards. The weakest team up thing. I'm sitting here like, oh, Decade about to have some Ghost Sager stuff going on? What's up? No, he tosses like 2 more cards to Blade and Ryuki, and they pull up little barriers. I was upset. Right. I was upset. We coming on Gokaiger and O's extra cool combo for little protection cards. They reflect the attacks back at the shocker dude. They kick him, and it's Narutaki.
Of course it's Narutaki.
What? What is he doing there? And why?
Because it's Decade's fault.
Exactly. He just looks at Decade, says something akin to, I think it's your fault, Decade, or something like that, and he walks through a portal. I'm like, okay. Okay, Narutaki. Whatever.
I want these drugs that he is on. That man had an inexplicable
all you have to do
mad
is
on.
watch the movie.
Clearly,
the Decade movie? That movie, it kind of went into Sakasa's background, but at the same time, it's still weird.
It didn't. But it doesn't, nothing,
Back to Tyson real quick.
Yeah, let's go back to something entertaining that won't make my brain itch.
Back to Tyson real quick. Man, they take the robot up to space with the rocket powers of Forza and the Go Buster mech. Fight it in space. Rider kick it back down. It breaks up. Kaito's on the ground. he's okay because you know riders, man, they extra durable, but his suit, his clothes are torn up. The riders,
unless they fall in the water, then they're immortal. Never throw a rider in the water. If you send a rider, if you are a villain, and you are fighting a rider anywhere near a body of water, you have made a grievous tactical error.
Big
freaking gills just popping out of nowhere.
You will accidentally bonk that rider into a tiny little stream, and he's going to end you.
Right.
Like Stronger. Stronger's a great archetypal example. So Stronger, because Stronger is such a cool series, Stronger winds up using bodies of water not just to revive from the dead. He does that too. He does that too. But he also uses them as weapons, where he'll like kick mooks into the water and then electrify it and kill them horribly. It's seriously so your rider just doesn't care about a goddamn thing. And I love it.
That brought up all the images of Gills. I love it.
Gills is... he's such an obnoxious character, but he's so... I love that rider.
Let's finish on Tyson.
Yes, sorry.
Let's finish on Tyson.
Back to Tyson.
Yo, so that pretty much wraps it up. Shocker, Zongek, Sentai villains, they're beaten. Everybody goes back to separate ways via portals made by Decade, because I didn't know he can make multiple portals. Like, hey, everybody, like, I just brought a whole army to the portal. I'll make another one down the road. I'm like, man, you ain't tired? But, you know. I'm like, okay, you're not tired. Cool.
A passing Kamen Rider's worth
Anyway. You got the main teams of the thing pretty much there. You got O's and Decade and the Gokaiser. Go Busters and Forza. Forza and the Go Busters are celebrating their win. And pretty much Forza trying to get them to do his like signature pose or whatever, where he cheers on stage. He's trying to get them to do that. Red Buster's like, nah, that's not my thing. Blue Buster's like, yeah, whatever. He'll go along with it. Yellow Buster's like, it's kind of funny. So eventually they do it. The Gokaiser, they're like, make peace or whatever. Gokaiser, I guess, and O's, they're just like, aren't you looking forward to the new crew to what they got? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. And Kaito's just chilling. He's just like chilling. Decade looks up at him. He signals Decade. He waves at Decade like, hey man, look, sorry about what I did. Like, bro, what? You can't hippie fit and almost blew up the world. Because them hairs kept throughout the loop. So Decade, I guess Decade apologizes for it. I'm not sure if he does or not. I think he does.
Oh no.
So yeah, I think he apologizes for it. He's like, I'm sorry I left you off the plane or whatever. He's like, you know, man, that's why we know. He's like, they have this like weird friendship thing where it's like, Decade kind of says they're friends, and Kaito's like, nah, we're not friends. But then he waves at him like, we're friends, dude. And he took his camera from earlier. When he took his camera for earlier. I left that part out. I don't know why. But he gives it back to him. So Decade has his camera back. Yeah. So it pretty much ends with the Gokaiser and O's on a cliff, looking down at the next generation from that point, which was Forza and Go Busters, doing the Uchukita pose.
Uchukita!
It was such a stupid movie, man. But I love it because it's fun. And the entrance to the big battle, you can't hate that. It literally had every rider in Sentai Hero together at the time, even if it was just a bunch of people in suits sitting there because they couldn't get every actor back.
Well, duh.
They are people in suits, but yes, I get your point.
Yeah,
literal no names wearing the suits.
Like everybody was. It was like over 100 some heroes
Yeah.
Just as good as the Sentai 199 battle or whatever it's called. Bruh, Superhero Tyson, so silly, but it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's one of my favorites. And then it goes downhill from there. Superhero Tyson Z. I like the concept.
I like the concept.
But they did
Great tagline. I like the concept.
They did way too much for that movie because I guess this was around the time for the advent of Metal Heroes: The Return. So
They wanted to bring him back. Yeah, they wanted to, but then it just seemed to not.
I think the Metal Heroes are relegated now to Space Squad, Sentai-esque team related to the Sentaiverse. But anyway, the plot for that one is weird magic's affecting your. Gavin's in charge of finding out who's doing it. Right now, the only thing of magic that they know about is Wizard. So Gavin goes after Wizard. And that first fight is pretty cool. I'm sitting here like, yo, Gavin holding his own against a rider? Boy! And then I looked into Gavin and I was like, this dude is a badass. So watch Space Sheriff Gavin if you haven't, please.
Seriously, do yourself the biggest favor you ever can.
These stories always seem to end with watch Space Sheriff Gavin.
I'm telling you, dude.
Metal Heroes are dope, dude. Don't sleep on Metal Heroes. It sucks they're not as popular as their cousins, Sentai Rider and Ultraman, and surprisingly Precure. But yeah, definitely check out Metal Heroes.
Gavin, I should remind people, is in fact fully subtitled with Blu-ray files, and it is worth your time.
If you want to know why they're freaking out, by the way, they're playing what we're playing. We need to switch one of them in, so I forgot about that.
What just happened? I'm Axel, he's Black. I already used my final form. We activated his, and I ran the fuck around the map like a madman, staring away from him. He insane sabered me before, so I couldn't activate my freaking boost.
I'm not doing my thing right now. It's very sad.
And I just ran, waited for it to end, and finally got a hit off and killed it. Oh god, that was good.
Like, you're not keeping it up, man.
You know, that's what it
Yeah, I'm not doing my thing. Tyson Z. So apparently the Go Busters are called in too for whatever. Well, they're not called in. Yellow Buster, like, she's graduating, so she wants to hang out with Red Buster and Blue Buster real quick. You know, reunite, hang out. It's been a while. But they can't because they're doing work or whatever.
Hey, Dad, I'll be off for a bit. I'll be back later.
Dang it, Blaze.
We can probably switch one of these guys.
They're doing adult things, I guess.
I need to order.
Bruh.
While we're talking.
Tyson Z had a lot going on. And apparently they find this, like, Yellow Buster finds this weird neck thing with a metal ball that talks. I don't know she takes it back to Heckman. It's like magic or something. I don't know, man. It's such a Tyson Z. All you need to know is Wizard.
So let's talk about Gavan.
Gavan honestly was one of the best parts of it. His character, he was one of the best parts of Tyson Z.
So one of the things I like most about Gavan the show is Kenji Oba himself.
You talking about the original one or the new one?
Yeah, same. It's the same dude.
Oh, okay.
They brought him back, and he so clearly enjoys what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
He was also in Kill Bill.
Oh, I forgot. Really? Yeah.
Wait, Gavin was in Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenji Oba's in Kill Bill.
Like, I assume just as the actor was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the actor. Yeah.
I haven't seen Kill Bill, so
I mean,
I feel like I would have watched it if Space Sheriff Gavin was in it. I probably could. All right, continue with your continue with the movie.
The Tyson, man. Gavin
whatever
was the
we're
best
doing.
part.
What's the
I know
next
he was-
question on your list, dude? What's the next question on your list?
We're just complaining about Tyson.
Yeah, we're talking about Tyson right now.
Okay.
Honestly, the best.
We're not going to talk about like best theme songs or.
I know last
That's
week we said like
for
best
later.
moves.
That's for later. That's for later. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there, but we're
We're
stuck
getting
on
there.
superhero Tyson Z.
We can
right now.
complain about
Tyson
Tyson
Z
for the
is
next
trash.
hour.
Let's get past it. Let's move on.
I don't even know. I'm not even gonna
Get
know.
to your
I
other
don't know.
talking
I don't know the
points.
story. I don't know the story for Tyson Z.
Get to the
Other than
right. I don't care about the story to Tyson Z. Get to your other talking points.
Like here we go.
If we
here
want
go.
to talk about
Here-
Tyson Z, then we'll come up. We don't have to be
Here we
forced
go.
to talk about it.
Here we go. Here we go then. Tyson Z's trash. Moving on.
Okay. The moral of the story: the Tyson movies suck. We realize we said this at the beginning of the story, but we're gonna reiterate it.
We're
now.
gonna reiterate it. And talk about Cho and how trash that is.
God.
Oh, we're gonna watch this. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna watch this.
You know
We're
what we
gonna-
should really watch?
We're gonna watch this. Shut your mouth.
The Ultra Mega Galaxy movies.
Speaking of ultras, Rube has a dope theme song. So now we're going into the best theme songs.
Okay.
Segue, 100% genius.
All right. If we're talking best theme songs,
Toku theme songs in general. You know what? Theme songs in general, from whatever. Not just Toku. It don't even matter. Just throw them out there. Let's do
I
it.
nominate Excite. I love Excite. I love
And
Excite.
you can't hate Dan. Dan's the man.
I don't think you can't hate that.
Dan's the man. He even did the song, the theme for Dragon Ball Super Broly, which is like on everyone's anime playlist. And then I'd be like, hey, you know, this is the
they
dude
told
who,
mine.
like, this is
They
the dude who
told
did a
mine.
Kamen Rider theme. They're like, what is that? Japanese Power Rangers? And like I sit here like, let me
God.
tell you a tale about Kamen Rider X theme.
Yeah.
And then I play the theme.
I always explain the history in a brief form whenever I mention Kamen Rider because.
Honestly, I gave up to the point of trying to like tell them what the difference is. I just be like, yeah, if it's easier for you to understand this way, it's Japanese
it is.
Power Rangers.
That's absolutely the way to do it. I've never had anyone be like, "Is that Japanese Power Rangers?" But it's kind of like
I'm like, if that's the easiest way for them to understand it.
It's in the same
I
genre.
generally shorten it to like Kamen Rider is the big brother of Power Rangers. That's how I generally shorten it to.
I've given up trying to like fight. Like, no, they're different now. If that's the easiest way for you to understand it,
If that's the easy way for them to see it,
and then it's like I'll explain to them a little more about why Ryder is this and why Power Rangers is this, and then they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, there's a clear difference if you watch it, but like explaining it to someone. Yeah. A lot of things were knocked off of Power Rangers, like VR Troopers and Beetleborgs. I'm like, no, that's just Metal Heroes, my dude.
Well, here's the thing. None of those. Seban made them knock off the Power Rangers. They weren't originally knocked off the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, big facts. But like, when I try to show them the original stuff, just like let them know, like this is where they come from. You know what I'm saying? The Shout Factory does it. You know, you gotta help them out so we can get
Come on,
them.
Shout. Please make more DVDs. Get on it, please. I need more Sentai. And you can do Kamen Rider as well.
Apparently, like, from what I've seen on like Twitter and stuff, there's like a new trademark for Kamen Rider, and everybody's like, "Whoa, what is this? Are we getting stuff in the West, bro?" I'm like, well, not the West, the U.S. I should say it like that because Europe is not getting anything.
I thought it was a big thing, like during the Civil War or whatever. When like Saban trademarked Power Rider.
I think they wanted to do something again with Mass Rider, but no. The problem with Saban is they're trying to milk on the nostalgia
So much. Will you two leave that poor wizard alone?
Well, I was not even getting out of the corner.
That poor wizard was just in the corner walking for his life.
Oh yeah, damn the man with his things on the greatness. Love Blizzard. I like because of X-Ride and Blizzard. I listen to a bunch of music and I'm like, dude, the beats, man, they pump you up. They pump you up.
Alright, so we have really, I think a lot of them are.
Surprise Drive is one of my favorites because that song pumps me up every time. When I found out it was Eternal who sung the song, I flipped out. That's the real movie again. Yeah, that's Eternal.
Yeah, Eternal was in it.
Eternal, man.
Price Drive is good. You can't not talk about it too good. No fear, no pain.
Hey, yo,
It
Fred.
has an English version.
Hey, Fred.
And it has an English version.
You already know what I'm about to say, Fred.
What?
Here we go. Count 0.
Yo,
Commander Ida,
songs that never fail to get me totally pumped. Like I cannot stop. Like I get that in my head. It's just like it's on.
That's how I feel about Surprise Drive.
Commander Ida,
Yo, man. I get those things. Like, I didn't like it at first. I did not like it at first. I'm gonna be honest. Because I was like a Neo Heisei guy. Well, a part 2 Heisei era guy.
I think I kind of get that feeling from you. I used to think it was one of the weaker ones, but now I really like it.
But now every time I hear it, it's because of Fred.
It's so different.
Honestly, because of Fred. Here we go. Count 0. There it is. There it is.
When I first saw Akita, I was like, this seems actually dope. I like this.
I mean, the series itself has a lot of problems, but it has its moments, and they just
when you
they
hear
make
it,
up for it.
When you hear the insert theme, boy, you know what's going down.
Deep breaths.
Da 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 da. Deep breath. Da 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 da. Deep breath. Da 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 da.
This is why we have done here.
Deep breath. We need to focus.
This is why we have done.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I needed to take a deep breath.
This is why we have him here, folks. Bro.
Hey, if you need some music, I'm your man.
I like Gio's theme too, man. Over Quarter.
Of course, 100%.
Over quarters.
100% love it. It's weird. It's weird. Like Heisei writer things, like around the end, they kind of had like this anime vibe to them. Or like,
You mean like nowadays?
yeah,
Particularly now, yeah.
Yeah.
they have like this anime vibe to
before
them.
it's
Is
kind
that
of its own
necessarily a
thing.
bad thing? I guess
No,
it
it's not
depends on
bad.
your
It's not bad, I guess. It's just kind of like it clearly indicates that we're not going to have a return to form.
Oh,
We're never going to have a Blade again. We're never going to have a Faiz. We're never going to have
Well,
a...
no, to be fair,
Ryuki.
those reminded me of old anime, like Initial D type stuff. Like when I hear Ryuki's or I hear Blades, I'm just like, Initial D? Huh? Oh. Cool. Cool.
Tangentially related,
Right?
Gunna Tiga. Take me higher.
There it is.
Right there. You want Eurobeat? There we are.
Like, man, I'm trying to tell you. Friggin' fire.
Or Nexus's theme? Yume no Hero? Is that? I don't remember the name. Something really dumb. For Ultraman Nexus.
Oh,
It's so good.
I'll be real with
All
you.
the themes are good, but
I'll be real with you. Ginga, I watched for the theme, season 1.
yeah, the theme for Giga is top notch. And it had me fooled. It had me fooled, and I was like, oh, this season is going to be awesome. It was not.
It's because, like, Ginga did something, like, it did did the return to form with Genghis, so it's like it had a lot of Ultraman vibes that we know and like. But beforehand, they did something different, and I'm like, it had moments, but then it's like, this ain't gonna work. I prefer the first Ginga theme over Ginga S theme, honestly. I'm not a fan of Ultraman Victor. I'm really not. I don't know why. I don't know what's Blaze. Blaze would know.
Blaze would know. He's been telling me to watch Ultraman.
Do it.
Everyone's been telling me to watch Ultraman.
Do it.
You will not regret most of it.
Ultra's a freaking busted number. Like, those dudes are busted.
Well, they never tried to be balanced.
They never tried to be
There's no balance. They're Jesus figures. They're Messiah figures.
They're Messiah figures.
There are.
Where do you think the friggin' stuff from Evangelion came from, dude?
Yeah, that's why I was like, when people saw Gridman, they were like, what is the Evangelion song? No. Let me educate you real quick. Let me educate you real quick.
Hey guys, Ultraman got a sick anime. Okay, cool.
It
already did. Ultraman Jonius is dope.
Gridman is like
1979.
Man, I can't play this combo. I can't do anymore.
Gridman is something to.
It's, I mean, it's by the same studio, but it's not actually.
It's not. It's not. Yeah. But they bring it up so much. So I'm like, what is
It's
this?
because it was fairly popular. It did okay.
So I'm like, what is
Did I really get?
You
Thank you so much.
You moved him. Oh, good.
He wanted to kick so
He
bad.
even connected with the hardest.
He connected with the kick. He connected, and then O's pushed him out of it.
Oh, you.
Gently nudged him out of it.
I'm already dead.
Yeah. I'm about to kick out God.
Nah, I think I know.
Nah, I
Oh,
win.
you got both. You got both of them.
Yeah, he did his... Dang it.
It wouldn't have killed me anyway.
Yo, I was
but-
trying to help you out, bro. I'm gonna see you in battle with a Greg Kazak. You about to get quantum power. You about to feel the quantum power.
Alright, I'm gonna go pick up a pizza. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, bring me a pizza. Bring me a slice, bro.
I'm friggin' hungry.
And hook us all up
I
with a
don't know if I
slice.
can do that through the internet.
Hook
I don't
us
think we have
all
that.
up with a slice.
Actually, you can if we all gave you our addresses, but I'm not doing that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, we're not doing that.
Nah.
I'm not doing that.
Alright, later.
Send us a virtual slice.
I mean, right now I got people rolls right now.
Oh, where's mine at though? Yeah, we getting off topic, bro.
So theme songs. Basically the entire Heisei era is really solid. I don't think there's a really bad track in the entire lineup.
One of my favorites? Double.
Oh, 100%. Double.
Oh yeah.
Double.
Double has one of the best all-around soundtracks. Period.
I get it like a string green dog. You have to pick that.
Nobody's perfect.
Finger on the trigger? Yo, when they saw finger on the trigger,
Out of question.
Like every single insert song in that series just kicks.
Extreme Dream. When Philip was going away, they did Cyclone Effect, but like a sad version. I was like, Spinning Wheels back in 13. Can't be wrong with that. One of the best.
So, speaking of Double, where did their Dune Buggy ever come from? Is that ever explained?
Everything is going.
All that stuff was like, from Philip's mom. She hooked up Skull with that, and they just took it. thing. It was kind of, I think they showed it off a little bit in the O's and with, the O's and W's.
I have only watched that movie once, so I really need to get back and
Same,
watch
because
it.
it was mainly about Skull. I didn't really care too much, because I'm like,
And it
yo,
was,
where's
I mean, I
Double?
appreciated that aspect, but at the same time,
I'm here for Double.
exactly. And Skull was cool, I guess, even though he's like, I guess,
Skull is
dead.
cool, but he doesn't do, he didn't even do anything, like, he didn't have anything special when he fought.
All he was doing was struggling, baby.
He was showish. Which is fine.
Well, yeah, he was. I think there's speculation that he's intended to be an homage to Skullman, which is like a proto-Kamen Rider.
Fun fact, if you look at Skullomania, he looks exactly.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Skullomania, boys. We got fight. Alright, Fred. Let's slug it out.
Yo, this is about to run out. I gotta go.
You ain't trying to fight. You ain't trying to fight me.
I'm so fucked, dog.
I'm it. Oh man.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've lost this heavily.
I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't be here.
Oh, I'd be so upset. That's the story of my life.
No, I'm upset. My goodness, man. Hey, say, you're good. Show? Kinda hit and miss with me. And they brought that, they remade that song for the Let's Go All Riders movie, which really sucks.
Amazon's ending theme is absolutely spectacular. Tear through the seas, rip through the mountains, Amazon, da da da. It's so metal.
Don't scare people. We're sorry.
Yo, you should be scared. You should be scared of Amazon. That dude will mess your life up.
Yo,
He will decapitate a giant Amazonian
Amazon was pretty brutal.
porcupine cat thing right in front of your children.
Amazon
There will
was
just
pretty
be
brutal.
it's nuts. Right up until like the halfway point when someone was like, "Yo, you need to turn this way down."
And then we get the Kamen Rider Shin, and that dude beat the Shin, bruh.
Yo, shit.
He's brutal too. He brutal, boy. He beat a man so bad, took his arm off and kept beating him. I'm like, Shin, stop, please. He already dead.
Stop hurting him. What did he do? He did that too. Keep going, but stop.
There you go, man. Show Riders. That's why I'm like, the new Amazons, they cool. Kinda wish we got to see them interact with Amazon. In Show Hero Tyson, roundabout, we got it back.
Die sensitive.
We got it back. But like, it was cool that they brought the Amazons in on it. Like, I didn't expect to see them in a Tyson because of how cool it is. We're fun at it. We're fun in here. It's a podcast, kinda.
Don't you know that?
I mean, we could play a non-taking game and talk about this. But, yeah, man. Shoot, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Cho Tyson sucks.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Show Hero Rider.
Oh, there you are, Ultra.
We're not talking about Show Hero.
Oh, we're talking about Showa themes, bro. I'm just messing with you.
Show Rider. V3 is great.
Rider man.
The first second string.
Dude, I want to count Negro as the first second string.
He doesn't count because he owns the show for the more time than Ichigo does.
Like
So
it's like say like it's kind of like Banjo in a way. Story-wise, it's
Except-
just
no, period. He's literally the front runner for that show for more episodes than Ichigo is, because Ichigo has to go after he gets into a, like, the actual actor is out of the show because he gets into a car accident or a motorcycle accident.
that explains why that
So-
explains so much.
So Nigo basically owns that show. He's like, that's up until what, like episode 25, 15, something like that? And then Nigo is basically the rest of the series until... I don't know when Ichigo comes back, actually. I take it back. I don't remember the time frame.
Alright, so he's the second string with a purpose.
He's not a second string at all. He's my point. He's not a second string
I get
because he
your point.
actually runs the show.
I get you.
Whereas Rider Man dies horribly.
Alright.
Spoilers. But he gets better, I guess. Somehow.
Show Rider is good for somebody.
They typically don't die.
Yeah, you can eat a whole nuke to the face.
Right offshore Japan. They're like,
I thought that was you. I'm still gonna smack.
I'm eating that. I'm taking that damage.
I mean, he could be aiming for me.
He's aiming for me.
He's aiming for me.
Yes. Great success. Deep breaths.
Deep breath.
Kill me now, Coach. Just kill me now.
Don't worry, I flubbed the kick. It's okay. Sort of.
I'm
wait.
already dead.
He's like, if you can
I haven't watched Skyrider, but someone whose opinion I do respect has recommended it to me, so I'll give that a chance.
I might want to watch that. I don't think I watched Skyrider.
Also, X is now fully subbed. It is the first rider with weapons. Weapon rider.
Oh, he got the pole.
Yeah. V3 is probably the first with gimmicks. And he's got like 23 of them.
Speaking of shows, Movie Wars. The O's Forza Mega Max Movie War.
That was fire.
That was a great tribute to the Showa 7, the original 7 Showa writers. Cool. And by the tribute, I mean their fight scene was pretty cool, but like every fight scene in that movie was dope. Sakamoto, man.
Yeah.
His fight choreography is nice. Put him on the Marvel circuit. Put him in the MCU. Hook up them fight scenes, because them fight scenes is bland.
It's just I think part of the problem though is all the CGI abuse.
Yeah.
And it just there's not even an attempt to have like verisimilitude.
It's
one of the things I like so much about Ultra is it's consistently there's a dude in a suit versus another dude in a suit duking it out
with the
in a miniature city.
With the occasional CG.
There's some CGI, yeah. Oh yeah, there's some CGI, but it's usually handled tastefully.
Yeah,
and it's
with,
an enhancement. It's an augmentation as opposed to the center stage.
Yeah, same with Rider and Sentai. They CG for the most part enhances the moves. Unless we're talking that giant 01 form, watermelon orange from guy, and the time machines. Those are bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's the same CGI from friggin' Ryuki.
It's so old, man.
It's ancient. It's like
really?
It's PS2 era.
Like, fix that.
And I'm not a
Please.
graphics whore, but Jesus Christ, guys.
But then
try.
But then we get like good CG where it comes to like enhanced moves and stuff. And we're like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Exactly. And it's like, how do you not see the difference? Not you, but Tone.
Yeah, some of the visual effects of that Vader like some of my favorites. Yo, Dr. Pac-Man! Bro, Pac-Man looked nice in that movie. Way better than pictures. Do yourself a favor.
I can't even remember. I thank you for reminding me that godless abomination exists.
When my man got
Thank you
that
so much.
when he got that humor, I knew something was wrong.
That's when you knew something was wrong? It was that? Not Adam Sandler in a movie called Pixel?
Like, Future Mama did that concept better. Come on now. You trouble talking about Pac-Man. Oh, Dr. Pac-Man. You're great. Favorite Hearsay Generations movie. Favorite. But yeah, man. Double Riders. Dope. Ultras, check them out. Please, do yourself a favor. Watch Ultra. Blaze. You better agree with me.
What did you say? Say that again.
Talk about Ultras. Talk to me.
Oh, hell yeah, of course it is. I'm here.
No, you're not here. You're not in the next episode. Episode 2, you're out. Oh, just kidding, dude.
Killing him off already.
Just kidding, dude. We treat Blaze and Ross like Naruto treats the king. That's all that.
Well, it's definitely all Frost's fault. I think we can say that with some great degree of accuracy.
Honestly, I've seen them from Crunchyroll. They were on Crunchyroll. When I was bored one day, I was like, yo, I need some Toku. Let me watch some Toku. Ultraman. And I started with Ginga and worked my way over to Rube, and then I looked at some of the older ones. Because I remember when Ultraman was on the Fox box, and they had that stupid theme song. Ultra
Better than Super.
That's it. They just saying Ultraman.
That was Tiga, wasn't it?
I think it was. Also, you can honestly watch Ultraman on YouTube.
Or you can get the new Blu-ray Western localized releases.
This is for people who don't want to waste money.
Waste money?
Listen, before you flip
Waste
out.
money.
Before you flip out. I don't think it's a waste of money, personally. Because it's Ultraman. But this is for people who are new to Ultra. Like, I don't know, I might not like it, so just watch it on YouTube. Just watch it for
Okay,
They're officially
okay.
subbed. Some of them.
Yeah. The first... We've got up through Jack now. Or Return of, rather. As well as... Oh, jeez. I'm trying to remember the Crunchyroll lineup. Was it Max, Nexus, Mebius, Gaia?
Gaia, Ginga through...
No, you guys are still talking Ultra.
Ginga through Jeed.
Oh, that's right. They did have Ginga through Jade. You're right. So all the new stuff basically is officially
Yeah,
subbed.
you have to find Rube. I think Rube's on YouTube. I think they have that on YouTube. In Tiger.
They did, and then they took it down because people were ripping it, and then they got... I think some of the the episodes after, like episode 9 or whatever, didn't get subbed.
Oh, that sucks.
But I'd have to double check that. They might have done it after the fact.
That sucks.
Echo,
Yo.
Echo, I have to ask you this though. Like, depend on whoever you ask. This could be what they like or hate it. Like compared to Sentai or even Rider, Ultra enemies can be like.
Ultra enemies are goofy because they're
Iconic is the word you're looking for.
also goofy.
That's all what I mean. No, listen. For example, like say, is it like wizard and the enemy is always phantom or like looking or
Oh, I see what you mean. Like the enemies,
they're not
like.
not, yeah, because they're like some of them are aliens, some of them are dinosaurs, some of them are
just
insert others, some of them are robots. There's not usually a dedicated villain. You do have some examples of that, like in Ace, where it's Yakul, which and even then, it's more Yapul. This extra-dimensional alien is summoning. It's a good thing because it's a good thing because Variety. It works well for its format. It works well because the format of Ultraman is basically a sci-fi serialized anthology shared series. And when you have a monster of a week, it works perfectly. When you are trying to have an overarching plot, it doesn't always work. That said, some of the best Ultra series absolutely have overarching plots. Nexus, I'm looking at you.
Gino. If I recommend an Ultra,
You feel the world of Ultra compared to like say Rider or Nendo. How do I say this? It's hard to guess, but they're still pretty loud, which make it very interesting to say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
honestly, I'm glad we talked about Ultra because it was on one of my talking points. So I'm like,
The last Ultra was still Rube, right?
yeah, no, Taiga now, right?
Taiga, yeah. Taiga, is Taiga dead?
Taiga's the last of the new generation, but the first of the Reiwa? Is that how it is? Or is he like Reed Soldier, where he started in the Heisei, so he's technically a Heisei already? Well, not right, Ultra.
I mean, they don't really.
I know they don't do it like that,
way, really.
but like.
There is like a new generation Ultra, which basically is Ginga onwards, more or less. But
Oh yeah, they've
especially
done that. That special has an English dub, by the way.
is the English dub any good?
Some of them are. Some of the Ultra voices are. Well, I'd say watch the new generation. It's like the Victory Ginga. That's a,
Oh yeah. The Victory Ginga movie.
yeah, it's like that pretty
Pretty
much.
good. It was pretty good.
I say Gene is definitely a good starting point for Ultra because like it's good. Gene is one of my favorite Ultras.
And it does a pretty good job of getting you like clued in as to what's actually going on in terms of giving you the background you need. So it's not. Even though it sort of takes place with the quote required unquote knowledge of understanding who the hell Belial is, still.
Yeah, but they fill you in pretty much.
They do. They tell you everything you need to know, and they change the status quo anyway, so it's totally fine.
I have a difficult time
Look, Dad, just need to know that you should watch an Ultra series.
That is the
I'm just
point
saying,
that we're making.
like, I have a couple nitpicks out of just what I've seen from Ultra so far. I don't know.
I will say if you're like an outsider looking in, it's kind of weird. And by that I mean it's a little
Like-
more silly than the other Tokus, like than his cousins, for instance.
What are we talking about here?
And by that I mean if you look
Okay,
at the
just
fights,
from an
they're fighting
outsider's
like
perspective,
yeah.
here's what I see. The last whole bunch of them kind of relied on legacy powers, I guess.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Like
Yeah,
Orb, then Jeed, then Rube, then Taiga. I believe they're all. I'm not
She
sure
didn't
about
make
Taiga,
sense
but
though.
Yeah, Taiga uses
Taiga too because he's the son of an
Taiga uses
Ultra.
legacy powers.
Yeah,
it. Yeah, he needed
It-
it. That's like
It's been their thing, and okay, so a little bit of background. The reason that's occurring is because Supro, Subaraya Productions, ran into some serious financial difficulty around, let's call it 20 years ago, or 10-ish years ago.
Okay.
A bit more than that, but whatever. So what they've basically been having to do ever since is suck up and get those Bandai dollars. So they've added gimmicks like that in order to have more merch.
yeah. Before,
So it's sort of turning into Rider in many regards, but they've done a reasonable job, with the exception. I can't talk.
Exception.
With the exception of Ginga, not S. Ginga.
Well, That's one. Two, I understand that it's a show to sell toys. I don't have a problem with that. I love Ryder. It's fine. But I feel like it's kind of ham-fisted in Ultra. They go to like the toy dimension, as I call it, where they just showcase the toys, you know?
But you have to get, nowadays, Ultraman have shorter episode than Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, so they have no choice.
They only have 25 episodes. It
Yeah.
does make it tough.
I get that, but you don't have. It's like
what my
ham-fisting
point
it in
is,
there, like
what my
toy
point
dimension,
is,
Spidey's, and they're
my
just
point
floating there in
is-
the ether.
One
Okay,
at a time,
continue.
One at a time.
my point is, everything after Ultraman Mebius is basically like that. Everything before it is phenomenal, super good, and you need to watch it because it's not like that.
I will
Okay, so
It is
say,
better. It transcends.
I will say
Basically,
this.
watch Tiga. Please watch Tiga.
Seriously, watch Tiga.
Tiga was good.
Thank you. You and I
Seriously,
are best
if you are
friends.
still watching this and haven't watched Tiga, stop watching this, watch Tiga, and get back to me.
What if I
Get back to me.
I will say this,
I'm currently in the show. Do I leave now?
Nah, we still need you. You're not buying yet. Blaze is fine, but you're not buying.
Blaze is fun. Blaze, go back and rewatch Tiga because it's fun and awesome. It's not a punishment.
I was watching on YouTube just for like 2 days.
Also, like, a lot of people get put off with the whole fighting monster thing because, like, the designs don't look cool. But to counter that point, you gotta keep watching because there are some excellent designs in terms of kaiju.
Zeton.
For the monsters or for the Ultra?
The
Yes,
monsters.
mostly monsters, but because the ultras are typically simple for the very expedient of it's a giant red and silver giant. That's it. He has godlike power.
Is differentiating Ultra.
That is something that will take you much years of watching and practice, and eventually you too can know the difference of Return of Ultraman and the original Ultraman and Zombie and
in the
Seven.
upcoming Ultraman game.
Let's not talk, the less said on that, the better. I'm not saying it's going to be bad.
I mean, they
not saying
did
it's
Shin
gonna be
Godzilla was
bad.
good, so like I don't know.
Wait, what is this? Is this like the next series or what?
It's like Shin Godzilla.
Hideaki Anno is making a Godzilla. Is making an Ultraman because he has more money than sense.
Who's that?
I don't even know who Ghost is. Is Ghost on my team? Yes, he is. Okay.
Shin Godzilla was very successful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shin Godzilla
I'm not
was
saying
good.
that it's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna say that
Okay, so the
Hideaki
dude
Anno is
who
a
made
hack.
Shin Godzilla is now making him Ultra.
Yes, because he's an Ultra fanboy.
He also made Evangelion.
See Evangelion, which is basically Ultraman the anime without actual Ultraman in it. Even though there's a scene with definitely Ultraman.
Excuse me, Blaze, I'm eating a pizza.
Yo, where my slice at, homie?
I hunger.
What else? Yeah, man. Ultraman.
Get your own pizza.
Ultraman.
Okay.
Dude. That's all I'm gonna say is.
But no, I actually
Seven,
seriously,
seven,
I see
seven.
some people say that
Then-
it's because Ultraman is
Jackpot.
always
A lot of like it's the monster thing. Like some people looking like, yo, this kaiju goof, especially because if they jump into Ultra after watching like specific, I said specific, Pacific Rim, or the
Dino Tank.
or the
Ultra 7. Dino Tank. It is the goofiest,
I don't want these kinds
stupidest
of shows for the
design.
villains. I could care less how the villains look.
No, I'm not talking
don't care
about
about the
like you
villains at all. I care about the
specifically.
heroes.
I'm talking about like
You
everybody
will,
else.
though.
I'm talking
You
about everybody
will care
else.
about the villains in Ultraman because they like have character.
Oh yeah. Like if we get like when it comes to the kaiju, people are like, oh man, this kaiju looks weird. Like how they see Power Rangers and they're just like,
You know what?
Yeah,
Other
it's
people never
weird.
guess which series of Ultra it is just by looking at the monster. I kind of like that about it.
that is also true. But my point is like some of the monsters, especially early, look goofy, and people are like off put by goofy. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I grew up with this stuff, so it's like like Ultraman and Kamen Rider V3. I grew up with.
Dude.
So it's and Godzilla in particular. Like I was raised on a steady diet of Godzilla, so it's just like
Space Godzilla.
my life.
Space Godzilla.
You know what's so
Destroyer.
confusing for me back then though?
Destroyer.
Biollante, my dude.
Biollante.
So many good special effects in one movie with a plot that makes absolutely no sense, and I don't care.
Fun fact. They
So
reused an
pretty.
old Godzilla suit and Ultraman and just added stuff to it.
Yep.
It was the funniest thing
Blaze,
ever.
Blaze, we gotta
And
pause
it's
that again.
fun-
Blaze,
fun-
we gotta
funnily
pause that
enough,
again. Blaze, we
That's
gotta pause.
the
How?
plot
How
of that
did not
episode
combo?
is basically the
Blaze,
plot
answer me that
of
question.
Godzilla vs. Biollante. It's hilarious, and that's like however many decades later.
While they're going off in the background.
How, Blaze?
I don't. They're fighting. They're upset because Blaze is bullying them.
How did you? I did my combo and somehow it just didn't connect. What? I was doing a basic Kuga combo, and I went into the kick, and it just didn't work.
But Kuga always has
You
trouble
want to
connecting.
comment on last match? You avoid all my black.
No, I didn't get to. Screw you.
I do get to complain.
I played all the crap I won.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was alright.
You don't combo it right.
ooh, such a combo man. Hold on. Talking
Fighting
points.
words have been
Talking
deployed.
points on the hold for a minute. Podcast on pause for a minute. He came at your combo game. You better do something.
Don't allow that to run.
You better win.
Man, he said your combo is garbage. Oh man said you ain't got no buttons. You ain't got no thumbs.
That's wrong.
Man said you ain't got no thumbs, bro. Don't take that. Oh, now he patronizing me,
Like
man.
Kuga again has some of the hardest time getting anything to link up.
That is.
Like you try, and I mean really try to link anything into Kuga's forward trying. I want someone to do it.
That is
Wait,
a
how did
dope
I miss?
finish.
How did that was pretty neat.
I was trying to kill
Thank you,
Kabuto.
Ghost.
You're welcome.
Alright, we're unpausing now. That my man combo game got back
People
Back
have
to-
just been called out.
back to
Yo,
Ultra.
when are we gonna get another Ultra fighting game? I'm so in need of another Ultra fighting game.
The perfect segue to what I was gonna bring up next.
Which was?
Games, make it happen, please.
More of them for everything.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I want Ultra games. I want more Rider games. I want Sentai games. Why is there not a decent Sentai like Muso game? I don't understand this. It should be easy.
That's exactly what I've been trying. Look, bruh. Battle for the Grid. It's nice.
Yeah, but
At
it relies
first,
too
it was
heavily on
garbage.
nostalgia. And by too heavily on nostalgia, I mean it relies entirely on nostalgia.
For the
Well,
first
yeah. What
release,
do you think? What do you think Power Rangers is?
What do you think
It's
got it
like-
to sell?
It has nothing else.
you gotta use the nostalgia. But that's besides the
I,
point.
do I like it? No, but you know,
It
it's
sells,
like,
so we
it's
can get
just
more.
The way it is.
Well, you know,
I want the nostalgia for Metalder, dude. Oh, shows people need to watch.
that's good.
Oh,
All right, look, I'm gonna have to edit this man out for a second because he did. I don't know what he just did. This is
seriously,
family friendly.
the ending to Metalder just brings tears to my eyes, and I can't control myself.
Clank, clank,
This is
proto
gonna be
drive
just-
and drive.
Yo,
Let's
no,
get
no,
it.
no, no. See,
Hey, I got
this
something
man
to
is
combo for the forward triangle on Kuga.
This man is talking about things that are indecent to show in a video, and we've got a double drive fight coming. So that's just indecent.
I could have been moved.
I feel like you're about to die.
Let me show you guys what's up.
Get him! Get him! Dude,
You realize you're gonna die, right?
there is nothing about this objective to just see it.
Ultimate Kuga standing in front of you, ready to explode.
I can't really do anything with this.
Back to Nah, but it started out rocky, but right now we're at a good point with the game. We got the lobby set up. We just got the lobbies done. Season 2 was dope. We got very good characters. By that I mean non-Mighty Morphin, Lucas characters. So there's that. Because we got Carolyn or Deca Master if we got some time. Daishi. Daishi. And Timefire, aka the Quantum Ranger, aka the GOAT 6 Ranger, the best 6 Ranger. What's to ever do it? And he's also Virgil.
I can't really argue with that. I want to protest, but it's
That's why I said he's one of the best Rangers. I think I said that. If I didn't, my bad. He is one of the best to do it though. He's a GOAT for a reason. He's a GOAT for a reason. Alright. He's Virgil. He's Virgil. Enough said. He's a GOAT for a reason. Hey, Drive. Can you follow us?
no.
Oh, is he double rival?
Dude, just do it. Just do it. I want it.
Hey, Drive. One more time.
Oh, he's not. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Time?
Oh, shit.
I'm freaking dead.
No, we still get alive. Oh, no.
So sad.
Yeah, about that. God damn it, Ryuki, leave me alone.
Ryuki never stopped bullying.
Oh god. How does he still have it?
One hit on Wizard is all you
He
need.
still had it.
Oh my
He
goodness.
still had it. How?
Dude, he had that like half
He
the
didn't wait till
match.
He had it for like
The
half an
comeback.
hour.
Because he must have been in high tension. That's all I can figure.
Yo, he had it for like 30 minutes.
When me and Drive was both in,
He had it
double
first.
four, he used it, but he didn't use it defensively.
No,
But
yeah.
even then,
He
I
still
didn't.
he used his first, which is why I did mine. Because I wanted to end the match faster. But
He wanted to cross the beams on Wizard is what he wanted to do. I liked my jerky dance. That was fun.
Yo,
like
man.
I think
Ryuki said, "Hold on."
It hurt me that I had to do that to my camera.
that was like the best comeback.
Man, Ryuki, hold on a second, man. Hold on.
That comeback, that's all I gotta
He
say.
chased me down in Super. I'm sitting here like, boy, he can do that. No, it's not that. It's just like it's waxing too goddamn. It's a dragon team up, bro, so I can't hate it.
People talk about toxic gameplay. Jesus
Driver on for the win!
That sucked.
No, double drive inside. Give me that.
Oh, right. Quantum being the GOAT. Right now, Quantum the GOAT. Hold on. I'm man about to be Agito next match. Here we go. Count zero.
You already know. Please tell me you're not in it.
Juke.
It don't think you just have
That was beautiful. Anyway.
That filled me with revulsion, but I couldn't help but laugh.
Crap happened to Gustav! Hold on, what happened? That's bullshit!
He got hit by the car.
He was behind you!
But the car launches. It's how the car
Car's a
launches.
colossal hitbox. It's dumb.
Oh shit, I'm on low health. Jesus Christ. I'm fucking around.
Long said, let me show you why I'm not rushing you. Damn, boy. Shit. Don't mind if I hop in.
Don't mind if I do that.
Again.
Here we go.
I'm gonna do this again!
This is so...
Oh, do the Eiffel double drive again?
I'm aiming at Wizard.
I know you are.
Hopefully I'm aiming at Wizard. I'm upset.
Oh, you idiot.
I aimed at Wizard. I aimed at Wizard.
Oh, get me out of here.
Yeah, man!
Get me out of that room. I defend you, Wizard.
Oh, he got hit anyway.
Back off of my phone. I didn't think you were miss. Where you at, formula? Where's my other formula?
Oh, the formula was shot.
Shit. I'm getting done.
Bring it dragon!
Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Get me?
I just agree with this crucifix.
I'm about to get his wizard too.
I'm so mad.
This is the end!
I'm so mad.
Good God!
I'm sorry. Ordinarily I'd rematch, but I can't do that. I can't continue.
That was an insane matchup. Good God.
Hold on, we need to talk about what just happened with those double rider kicks.
Just because you're toxic, Click. You're toxic.
I'm talking to you.
Dude, that match just gave me a splitting headache.
It's oh my goodness, double
Don't worry,
brave or
Shinosuke.
double
I
drive.
made a second Drider
Double
on.
drive.
We got this.
Double drive.
I think double drive is worse, honestly.
Double drive beat it.
Okay, no, we need to do a four-way mirror match. Which will be the most horrible thing in the world?
I remember we tried to.
Quadruple Hibiki.
I remember we tried to do. Accidentally got all the O's together. That was weird.
We gotta do quadruple Hibiki just to have jousting drum lines.
Oh my.
Yep, I'll stick drum line.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
Battle of the
dog.
bands, baby. Guys, what?
Because I don't want to break the server. It's already like EU.
Oh my god, dog, that was beautiful.
That was, I will not be Hibiki this match for the sake of saving our servers.
Well, for the sake of it, I'm Hibiki.
That was Tridon. Yo, if you drum somebody, I'm gonna come in with the Tridon. I'll let you know.
Oh,
I'm coming in with the car. It's okay.
yeah, I'm gonna let you know. Hold on. You gotta come in fast. I need you to know.
Oh yeah. But anyway, Quantum.
Yeah.
Virgil is sick in the game. Kazong, no. If he touch me again, any
Yeah, there goes my
character, he getting the quantum power. Facts. Dude is a monster.
Kuzan, is he whooping your ass with Quantum?
Quantum is a beast, my dude.
How about the fact that Frag is Ghost?
But Jen is also a beast in that game. Time Pink, bro. Kudos.
Yeah, Jen
Jen is she one of the best pinks to do it. But no, that's Ninja White. Delphine in Power Rangers.
in there. Get in there.
Drumline into car. Alright, that's a good move.
Yeah, Delphine and Power Rangers and Tsuruhime and
Not paying attention to our actual fight. So
Yeah, I know. I can tell. You were like, shake your ass.
okay, shut up.
Pause the whole discussion. Stop letting him do that.
Frag is making sure he can never see
I hit him with the tire and it didn't work. Bro, I hit him with the tire and it didn't work. Okay, what do you want me to do? The tire was legit on him and he said no.
Man, dog. Frag is making sure this shit never
Frag is pulling the frost.
I'm not happy about it.
Said overdoses. Tommy.
Here we go, dog. We getting it, dog.
Yo, my fans is like, yo, I hate playing like this, but I gotta do it.
Come on. Oh, Frag. Fight, Frag. We gotta do this.
Fight fire with fire, my guy.
Fight fire with fire it is.
Yeah, but I can keep doing mine, and you have to take time.
That doesn't matter if you hit me. I don't do it.
I might have knocked him up. I don't know.
No, I didn't. Frag.
Now, Blaze, I didn't have to mention that bullshit. But I'm gonna mention that bullshit, Blaze. Blaze, where's your bomb, Blaze?
It was
What
close.
was that bullshit,
It was
Blaze?
close.
You were in my final attack, Blaze.
I had
I don't
juked the
care
wrong
if you're
way.
6 milligrams, you're in the
The
attack.
car's gonna hit me. Oh,
Look out, drive.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
He wasn't happening. He wouldn't allow it anymore.
Oh my goodness.
no way.
Double drive was sick.
Double drive was disgusting. I'm sorry.
Can you do the same with Fies?
No.
Get double Crimson Crushers or whatever they're called?
No.
Crimson Smasher.
I don't think you can. I mean, I know me and Kuzan play 5.
The difficulty is that it's like stupid precise.
Yeah.
You
But
have this thin line angle that you can do to get it to connect, and anything outside of that is not hitting.
Wait, hold on.
Alright, that was awful, and I feel unclean.
and this is why we need more games, you guys.
I feel like,
Exactly why. You saw the double Trideron kick. This is exactly why. For moments like that. Back to the discussion.
that
Need more games.
Beautiful
everyone
segue.
in minds.
Beautiful segue. Okay.
Give me a minute. Be right.
We were on Sentai, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle for the Grid. Cool. But if we can get another like beat 'em up game, bro, or a Muso or a classic arcade beat 'em up like River City Girl, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I know they're gonna start us off with Mighty Morphin. that's fine. But at least make the game large enough where, like, I don't even care if we do the Shattered Grid story again. Let's get more Rangers teams up in there, please. Yeah, cause Mighty Morphin, you cool. He was cool, even though he's like, after rewatching the series, it's kind of it did not get good till like a little after season 2. Yeah, agreed. That was coolish, but he's one of the most overhyped. He was supposed to be like, is it blind? He's supposed to die off, but not die off, but like lose his powers and then keep.
You're not doing this. No, I'm just hearing this.
Because he's popular. But like, yeah, the Ranger Muso game, mad approval.
Everyone, if you can name people like, who's your favorite like Power Ranger that you own? Tommy Oliver, Jason Scott,
Kimberly, the main one.
R.I.P. to the Visual Pink Ranger.
No, this yellow Ranger. Trini almost pictured that one.
Yeah. I need to pull off this combo. I need help. I need to pull off this combo with X-Ray, but I need help. I figured out a new X-Ray configuration combo.
I punched into that. I'm dead. Kill me now. I'm literally dead. You can't. Go ahead.
I sidestepped that.
Go ahead, Clank.
How did you still hit?
Fuck up away from me.
I still sidestepped.
Not sidestep though, swing and full circle.
Yeah, you can.
I had like 4 of them.
I need to do that again. Hold on. I didn't need to use it. I need to do that again. I need to pull off the X-Ray combo.
Like,
Now, in terms of Rider games, just give me these. Just give me the fighting games. A Muso game would be nice. Don't get me wrong.
Why didn't I guard activate Blaze?
Cause Battle Ride.
I know I guarded before that punch connected, and there again, I was holding the guard button.
Games.
Done.
And there again.
Dunn is flipping, boy.
Dunn is upset.
It's all Blaze's fault. Blaze is the new Decade.
Blaze, what did you do to this man?
Blaze is the new Decade. It's all his fault.
Screw all you guys. You know what? Screw all
He said screw all you guys. It's okay, Blaze. We know you just bullying Dunn, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
We can hear it.
Yeah, there's clear and crisp.
It's like, can I take a pause on this? Blaze out. Oh, right, I'm not a kid.
Like, I'm playing as Barret, and I'm just like, wait, what do my moves do?
Blaze,
that's
explain to me how that thing connects.
There you go. This is why we need more Rider games. Right. Make it happen. I want Geo to put it with scramble. I keep switching up. I need to stop. Stop switching my camera.
No.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah. Can I still get hit by, you know, one of my favorite second riders? Yeah, that was good. Wait, never mind. I don't got you. Hold on, wait a minute.
You know, see, the fact that you're asking, and you know that I'm upset, means that you know that what you did was just bullshit.
He didn't do anything the game didn't let him do.
I'm about to say, yeah. If the game allowed it, I don't think he... Hold on. Wait a minute. Barrett. I'm hitting it, please.
No, the game, bullshit just balls blaze around.
No.
I believe that's true.
I mean, 100%
Sorry. I knocked him out.
Play trying to do my combo. That did.
Damn right. I can feel the power. Down with the beat, yo. That never happened. Hold on, there. My right kick worked. Hold on. There you go.
No, it didn't.
It happened. It happened.
No, it did not. No, it did not. I have been
It happened. I saw it. I saw it. I don't know what.
So why you get so quiet?
Because it worked. That's why.
No, it didn't work. The video cool. Try to hit.
I see a very dangerous Demon King close to me. Get away from me.
How come not be away with the sword?
The fjord?
Oh, this man can't see the door.
Don't kill me like a man. I'll be back later. I'll be back
Pies got me the last second. I knew he was coming. I tried to get out
I was
the way.
right behind him. I was gonna give him a taste of my fruit smoothie.
Alright, so pizza.
Alright, hold on. Once again.
What? He tried to tug my banana.
Okay, we're not doing this.
Alright. He fired. What? Alright, they both fired. Episode 2, they can't be here.
What? You signed yourself up for under 18?
Oh my god. Alright, look. Whatever he just said does not
why you
reflect
gotta
on
bring
me.
it back?
Streaming, you know how they have restrictions on what you can broadcast under certain... No,
Oh,
never mind.
I'm
I'm not
that
making a lewd joke.
for
this
now.
He said this time.
Woo. Alright. I forgot what we were talking about. The game is too
I
much
think it
fun.
was about
Oh.
peeling bananas.
No.
What? You gonna put them in a blender and make a delicious strawberry banana smoothie?
Or peach and banana if
It's-
you watch Guy.
That's true. And mango too. And durians, which I'm still not convinced are edible. I've never eaten one, so for all I know they are.
They weren't edible, but homeboy made you think they were edible.
Or he was just gonna eat you up. He was special, is what I'm saying. He was fabulous.
The fact that he did the voice, bro.
Yeah, hold on, it's too hot in my fucking room.
Somebody come get they mans. Get they mans. Woo! Shoot. Alright, you know, we'll just talk about that one next time. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Alright, now we're at the point of the cast now.
We have lost the train of thought. We have lost the train of
We're pretty much at that point of the podcast anyway with miscellaneous stuff.
I can't think of another, like,
Yeah, I mean, it'll take me a minute. But, Yo, Clank. See that
No one's
fighters
paying
though.
us to talk about certain topics.
Obviously, I don't want to run through everything at one time. Like, you see that fighters trailer though.
I was more happy for that.
I was too. I'm glad you're here.
I'll be real careful needed to be in that
I love Kevin Collins. I love him. Kevin cool with me.
game. I'm not saying that I'm a whole. I do name it.
I don't like
Oh, fighters. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, that's what you guys do.
I'm sorry. I don't like.
I'm just saying that Gogeta was.
Gogeta the goat, bro. Especially that work he put it on Broly. He was like, Broly ain't stand no chance when he was blue. He said, "What's good? Let me tell you something. You in the wrong hood." Yo, the disrespectful dramatic finish on Janemba. He powers down the field. Come on, bro. He powers down the field.
That has to be it. It has to.
But like, bro, he just said, "Hold up, ching, blue to yellow. Let me show you something. You trash. I made this way too like." That's it. Janemba trash. But yo, Kefla look amazing, bro. Did you see the victory screen?
Yes.
With Kale on Kefla? Cauliflower? Just chilling? Fan service. Done. Beautiful. That's my new lock screen right there. Some new wallpaper. Yes. How's it? Yes. Agreed. Ultra Instinct looks smooth though. He do.
It does.
They turning fighters into Marvel boys. They got the multiple assist thing. Speaking of Marvel, Marvel 2, man. Evo Not yet. We probably won't know until then. But Marvel 2 got one of the best fighting games on Stress ever.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Marvel 2 deserves all the respect. All the crazy combos, respect. Cable. Storm Magneto. Oh my god, Storm Magneto.
I don't remember all the characters in Marvel.
It's just like a huge roster.
Huge.
What? Oh, Deno again. Oh, Deno, you want to be trapped again?
Yo, point drop that make me cuss him out. Alright.
Oh, that hit me. God, that train out there.
That nonsense.
Oh, you really? No. I'm not gonna. You suck.
Yeah, man, Marvel 2.
Climax evasion.
If we ever got a Kamen Rider Marvel type crazy game,
That'd be awesome.
you already know who I'm being. Actually, he better be broken. He better be broken.
I'll join you if they ever do it.
The gamer character is not broken in a game is upsetting me. Like, I don't know what's up with that. You're the gamer. Why are you not broken?
Well, he gets broken, and then they have to reset so that he doesn't have that power anymore.
How many we had? Who we had in Marvel 2? We had Wolverine, Bone Claw Wolverine, Iron Man, War Machine. Dude, we had a lot of clone characters in that game.
Yeah, there were. But they did function reasonably differently. Most of them, some of them.
Bone Claw Wolverine and Wolverine.
They were identical. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had didn't they have a different?
It was the Reach, I think.
Yeah, I think that's all it was.
I honestly sometimes got them confused too much because I was like, hold up, Wolverine, why your claws yellow? Do I got a different color on? What's up with this? Oh, Bone Claw.
I don't know. I don't really play much 2D fighters, so.
Bro, Marvel though.
I don't anymore. They exhaust me. This game doesn't, and I don't know why, but like I can't I've got somebody who's trying to get me to play more Mortal 10 and 11, and I'm just
don't play those. 10 was cool, but 11 is so...
I enjoyed 10, but I was just like,
11
I can't play
is
it
so
anymore.
boring.
How so? So I know ahead of time.
It's a little slower. It was like a slower compared to 10.
It is.
And watching it is not fun to watch either. That's why it's not a hero.
I don't really like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why it's not a hero.
Like I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat 3 and 2. I was like,
the only problem with
my arcade life.
MK11 is just the inputs and everything is it's slower than MK10.
Well, they did the same with Injustice 1 and Injustice 2. But that was also like characters weren't there anymore because story reasons. I'm just like,
yeah, that's the same for MK11.
Where was my Shazam?
He got killed in Injustice 1 by Superman.
So mad. He's like all I played in Injustice 1.
All I played was Nightwing in Injustice 1, and he gone.
Oh, yeah.
Nightwing was dope. but hey, then they gave me the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, the Turtles.
I did like the Ninja Turtles, but I only play Leo so I can use all 4 of the Turtles.
You can beat them without.
Yeah, but no. If you pick someone that's not Leo, you only get 1 turtle. That's what happened. Starfire was in there, but I'm sitting here like, yo, Nightwing's not here. So like,
what's the point exactly?
The Raven wasn't there, but she's referenced because she's not dead. Yeah, she was in the first Injustice. But we always bring the Southpaws back.
I don't want to be that guy, but you're carrying me hard right now. Yeah, it's not a good situation because again, I'm in that I need 3 matches to know what I'm doing as medium.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You will up there.
Here we go.
Forgetting that about me.
It's bright blue and glowy. That's his thing.
Is it funny anecdote?
What's up with you, Clint, yo?
That destroyed me. God damn it. These characters, you're pissing me off.
But oh god.
Oh god,
So like, yeah.
Oh, Brian is there, that's why.
Yeah, Marvel 3 was cool though. I kind of wish some characters came back.
I don't know. I think Marvel 3 was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back for me in terms of 2D fighters because I was with a group of people who were a lot better at it than me and weren't exactly.
Did they play Dante?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see.
I see. He knows exactly how it was, and I was just like, I wasn't particularly good to begin with, but like I would just get bullied every match, and I'm like, can someone tell me how you're doing that and tell me how to get better? And they were like, get good.
The first and only online match I ever did on Marvel 3, I got completely ready.
Bro, and it's crazy.
Like, it was a professional using a beginner. Someone higher level because they did it.
Alright, Meteor, you made up, man. I couldn't even get up. You did it.
Power of Beyblades wins the day.
But like, yo. Marvel 3, man. Some of them characters. I was sitting here like, where my Marvel exclusive characters at? Like, the next game, I don't want too many X-Men. I don't want too many Avengers. I want all of Marvel represented some type of way.
Well, now they can.
Yeah, they can do it now.
There's no qualms about it now.
But the question is, will they?
Probably.
That is a good question.
Disney's involved. They're gonna be stingy as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't want too many Avengers from the MCU because Infinite, I love Infinite. Yeah. I love the gameplay. After playing it, the gameplay was enjoyable, very fun. But everything else about it was garbo.
Well, now that Disney actually owns the X-Men, they'll actually care.
They probably won't though, because it's about money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on if they manage to get out an X-Men movie by then.
They won't.
That's if they would.
Because they threw the X-Men in Ultimate Alliance 3, which was okay. It was an okay game. I ain't beat it yet though, because I'd rather play with people. Honestly, it's one of those games where I just want to play with people. It's more fun that way. But yeah, I don't like Infinite Rush. Oh my god, Infinite Rush was it was too one-sided toward Marvel. Capcom's side was kind of trash.
Oh, you know what really sealed the deal for MVC3 for me? Making Zero versus Capcom. I want Tatsunoko
Bro, what did it for me was no Mega Man.
Yeah! Where was the Mega Man?
Your mascot. I don't like Zero. I don't like Zero. I like Zero. I like Johnny and Bosch. But excuse you, where's your mascot? It's like making a single console fighting game without Sonic.
He was in SNK versus Capcom for Christ's sake. Well, actually, that was the
It still was Mega Man. He's in the Tekken game. He's in the Tekken Street Fighter game. You know, so was Cole McGrath in this one. He was like Gorilla Cole though, like he was on steroids.
Infamous was great too.
Infamous is beautiful. I want another Infamous game just without Desmond. I don't care if we gotta like Kamen Rider Ichigo, freaking Cole back, bring him back. Because Desmond is
It's too bad because the game was actually quite enjoyable. It's just, he was but I did at least enjoy the game. Like I don't think I would have enjoyed any fights.
And then the DLC, oh my god, the DLC. The Legacy of Cole was trash. Let's do a couple of side quests and talk to Zeke the whole time.
What's going on?
We're in the part of the podcast where we just talk about it. No.
Wear down your super gauge.
I wanted to turn around.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really not.
That's not it. That's
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he kind of got hit by me.
I like how those hot Gatling projectiles tracked anyway.
They are birds. They have the
Oh, I didn't expect this. I did not expect that.
How much to go level 99? Yeah.
But like,
I still, as we've griped about before, I still don't know why Meteor had a Beyblade and not nunchucks. It makes no sense to me.
Why?
Continues to baffle me.
there's a lot of things that baffle me about Ryder, but
Yeah.
it is what it
Why
is.
not a Beyblade, right?
Why did they give the boxer a sword as his first weapon?
Who?
Cross.
Oh.
He don't even use it that much. That's the stupid part.
Oh, he just be
He
fighting
doesn't.
with his fist.
I'm
Freaking
trying
Bill
real-
uses it more than Cross does.
I
Dragon
didn't even remember that he had a sword until you
Yeah,
said it.
it's
I was like, what do you mean Cross had a sword? And it's like, so-and-so used it more. I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, and he had the
I completely
The
forgot
dubstep
about
sword.
that.
the beat crosser, and then he gave him the lock bottle to use too to power it up. He don't even care. He just goes in with the
What
hand.
happened to the rock bottle? That shit was going after that shit.
The Dragon Lock was the combo for it, and he's like, "Yeah, man, here you go, Banjo." So he only uses it to power up his sword, but does he really use a sword? No.
No, he be using the magma or
Cross.
yeah,
The magma knuckle.
Cross. Bro, save that for episode 2. We gonna talk about forums episode 2.
All right.
We talking about forums episode 2. Almost. We can't blow the load during the first episode, man. Can't do it.
Hey, can I recommend a show?
Sure.
What?
You're in the episode. Go ahead.
I can? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of you guys check out Tokusatsu Gaga?
Oh, I heard
No.
about that.
no.
I
haven't
haven't watched
looked
it
at
yet.
it.
I've got the same guy who keeps recommending me shows has said I need to watch it, but I haven't gotten around to it.
I
yet.
have
It's on
not
the
checked it
list.
out, but I know
I
what
haven't
it
downloaded,
is.
but I haven't watched it yet.
I read the manga, and why there's no anime, I'm happy they're making a live action of it. Which
Because it's
makes sense
Toku.
now I think about this.
It's Toku. Why would they need to animate? It's not Precure.
Exactly, it's really a show about why you should watch Toku. So instead of anime, it should have been like a live action.
Oh, man, we need to switch these teams up. What's going on here? Hey, yo, Brave, yo, we got to switch, man.
None of you guys
What's
have
that?
watched it yet?
Haven't downloaded, have not watched it.
I'm finishing my pizza blade.
I think he is
Oh,
And he's still upset about.
Inviting me to freaking Roy. He invited me like 3 times.
crazy one. Oh my god.
Are you sure?
still ate it.
I no mercy. This after no mercy for me. After and then he's gonna hit me. Yep. Not my day to play Brave.
He got hit by the gravity thing and just didn't care. Oh, I see what this is.
Yeah, man. Payback for last match.
Did you just walk? No, okay,
Yeah.
you didn't.
You guys do that.
I was gonna be real mad if that had
Good echo monitor.
I tried to jump, but it
Hey, so guess what? So it's like,
Hey, you still getting dropped. God, stepped it. What you say about those?
Kira, go!
Oh hey, I got some bars.
I'm curious, anyone else here have Rider ranked up?
I do not. I thought about it, but yeah. I don't work with many nerds.
I work night shift, so it doesn't matter how loud my phone.
And of the nerds I do work with,
They don't care.
the interest does not oversect.
Unless it's Marvel, they don't care.
That's basically there are some. I hesitate to call them Japan.
Weebasaurus Rex.
I do not like this. I do not like this.
Weebasaurus Rex.
I freaking have an entire Kamen Rider.
Yes, and I'm glad you can get away with it. The rest of us can't.
Nope.
I don't know how I didn't follow that up properly. Clearly, I did not match.
Whoa! I jumped.
That was a comeback.
I was literally trying to get away from it.
I wasn't actually targeting you at that point. I was targeting the other guy, and I was
no friggin' Brave. I knew he was gonna get up, beat the living piss off me. But like, yo, man,
cannot let Brave have a chance, and that's why the beginning of that match was so friggin' decisive. Yeah. I thought it was over at that point because they were just on top.
Yeah, we kind of laxed up a bit. It happens.
Echo decided to be a little fraudulent.
That's where the match turned down. You know what I'm saying? Started shooting. Double drive though. Type speed. hey! I got you.
Let me try that again.
Let me add another one.
I think you guys got a total of 3 on one person in a row.
No, it was 2.5. It was 2.5.
They only allowed 2.
It was 2, and yeah, they got down halfway through the third.
Why y'all both talking?
Because you're brave. I think that's reason enough. I'm on the same team as you, and I think that's enough reason.
Oh, that hit?
Memory break this entirely. I did not make it happen. Memory break, get this freaking
I'm excited for Kefla. Kefla, yo, let's get it. No, a lot of people had a problem because she was a fusion. She was yeah, but she was keeping up in the series with like those teams beat at that point. She honestly shouldn't be keeping up with. But they did.
We had what?
They're not hybrids, so they're like it's not like they're not hybrids. So like their potential's not crazy like that.
Their potential is crazy that they can match Goku in blue form.
That's the problem. That's the problem people had because they're just super. Kale is a Broly light.
Right on time.
Yeah, I was like, tell me the story. Remember?
Gohan was handling Kefla. You said, let's get it. Gohan is Chad, man. Gohan is a Chad, man. Bring that back, man. They can. No, they can't. Like, I mean, the new arc in the manga, they can easily adapt that. And Gohan's Chad will.
Oh, it's not T though, that's why.
Let's get Ruby sucks.
that's right. We both have ice.
Hold on. What's ended?
You got popped, boy. I'm sorry. Oh man, where are we at though? I don't even know where we're at this point.
We've been at this for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I've got like 15 minutes and then I have shit.
Like, yeah, we're pretty much at the end anyway. So
yeah.
No, this has been fun. So basically, watch Gavan.
The moral of this stream: watch Gavan.
I can basically promise that you will not regret it.
Well, you better watch Gavin, boy. Gavin.
Seriously, the soundtrack is like absolutely the best of its time, and there are some super good soundtracks from that time era.
So episode 2, we're gonna talk more about Gavin. We're just gonna gush about Gavin the whole time. That's all of episode 2.
We may as well just rename this the Gavin podcast.
You have a week to watch Gavan.
I may forget.
I'm not gonna be here next week, so.
All right. Oh man, hype dude's gonna.
I'm sorry. I have someone needed help with work, and I was like, well, I can do that.
Understandable.
There you go, dude. Real life always comes first, so you're good.
This is just for low.
Have 6 this time?
I'll probably still watch the stream from work, but I'm probably not gonna be able to talk to you guys.
I mean, we're just gonna be like chatting up about random stuff anyway. Alright, so Gavin Lore, I'll leave that the frag.
Okay.
So I'll leave Gavin Lore the frag, but if we talking Deca Ranger versus Gavin, boy, that movie was hype, and that's Sakamoto greatness.
Yo.
But we gonna say that for the next one.
I can't.
We hyping him up.
And it's not even because of Gavan that movie is great. He's great in that movie, but that movie is just like everything goes right.
Yo.
And it's proof that Toei hadn't completely lost the plot at this point. It's like they can make good movies. They just choose not to.
Yo, when you see Gavin and Gavin together, it's like Joe Chuckle. You're like, oh,
exactly. That's how I was. That's exactly how it was.
Again, we gotta save stuff for next week, bro. We got to. This podcast late right now. We get a good start. It's all fun, even if we don't have that many people watching. I'll throw the highlights on YouTube, and even if we don't have many people watching, then
Echo,
I don't care. It is hilariously fun. I'm cool with this.
It is. I enjoy our.
That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it for fun. I'm like, you know, we already plan to talk about stuff anyway, so let's just make it a podcast.
It's nice to have people who actually know what the writer is and we can talk about it.
Yeah. Kazan knew exactly what I was doing.
Tank, what's up with you?
What the speed? Hold on. Why is it so fast? I'm faster than I usually am.
I like how
I guess the hamster is just going into overtime right now.
The hamster's like, listen, I don't care about the podcast.
The hamster's like, listen, I'm a fan of Gava. Everyone's a fan of Gava. I'm like, stop.
What else?
I've taken a lot more damage than I thought I did, though. I'm not sure for that.
No, that's crazy. How you do this? I'm faster than you. Watch out.
My dragon is chasing Dragon.
That dragon was step for step. That was some cinematic shit right there.
I wanted to do my lemon energy.
Lemon energy on. You're right, no one likes lemon.
I really hope that's going to do the figure out review because you get it so good.
The armor through the dragon.
God, you can't take it, damn. Wait, can you do it? Oh, there you go. I'll never be able to hit there.
It might be the only one that's harder to hit than X8.
Yeah.
He's gonna flash. Oh, you getting flash?
Oh, the
Echo.
beauty. The beauty. The beauty of this game.
Yo, Blade has this perfect super mode set up with his forward triangle right into his super. Because you're just floating in the air, and the timing just works.
Bex.
Yo, let's talk about theme songs. Oh, Blade Brave, dude.
Bro, come on. We
Element.
Come on, man.
Mine is,
Save.
Mine is, Wizards
Save.
Infinity.
Save.
It's hard. It's hard,
You
man.
gotta
There's so
save,
much good.
bro. You gotta save, bro.
Like I shit on Ryder a lot. Because I
We
know it
know.
could be better, but it's
We know.
just so
We
much
know.
fun.
We know.
Not shitting on it, but just
No.
it's
You had
just
it right
such
the
a
first
fun
time.
series.
Man, totally.
Goddamn damn. See how we playing.
It was way too nearby. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that.
I just sweat past these two like it's nothing.
I'm catching heat.
Yo, what is
Didn't
this?
care about your hip hop.
I am catching heat right now. I am winning.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
Let me hit you with that Ryuki kick.
Oh, I was almost out of it. Oh,
Yo, so why does well, I guess it isn't technically 11 AP, but it feels like 11 AP for Blade and not 12.
Is it?
14. Yeah, 14. It's like the number of
Who knows?
I can't even talk right now.
You got me like hold it down.
They bullying me, bro.
I wanted to hit it. Why won't you let it?
AP so far is just like one of those things in Blade that just it doesn't actually play a part in anything.
Yeah, it's like I remember what was it? It was I think it was one of the it was either Breakdown or Climax Heroes, and it seemed like the cards are and it doesn't even resemble important in the series. It is the opposite of important. It is completely pointless. It's like a means to an end, and it doesn't really.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like the thing. Like when you look at Spy, it's like he's supposed to have like a spy game going on. Because he has like the phone. The phone is his belt. He has like a camera that's actually like the piston. It's like everything is disguised for fun.
I
don't know why.
He's a shark.
Yeah,
I
he's
can
a
see how you
shark.
can get a spy theme out of it, but I don't think that was in the intent really.
Well, then why is the camera his fist? Why is there a...
Because
Why can't they turn it into a
Because
camera?
it's gadgets. It's gadgets.
Go Gadget 5.
Yeah, like spy gadgets.
Go Gadget 5.
Cell phones aren't a gadget. They're cell
The
phones.
phone is a gun too.
Yeah, because it looks like a gun. Have you not held an old Motorola and been like, I'm holding my phaser and setting it for stun?
Okay, you're not.
No,
You're telling me that a
no, I'm
phone,
gonna smack him
you're
with a
telling me
brick.
that
Kill a
I
man with a Motorola.
But you're telling me that a phone gun is not like a spy gadget?
No.
You can't see a spy using a phone gun?
Not many.
I have never met one that used a phone gun.
Obviously not in real life.
I'm just not getting the spy thing.
Yeah.
Corporate mercenary for hire, maybe.
You throw me off with the spy thing. I don't see that, bro.
I just don't. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Spies objectively, not the series, but just his gadgets.
Still just seeing gadgets, man.
Spy gadgets.
I'm not seeing it.
You see, this is why Dunn don't want to be here next week.
Why?
And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I honestly don't see it.
Yeah, I'm not.
No ire whatsoever. I'm not here.
Well, what do you guys see as spy gadgets?
Not that.
A pen
Thank
bomb.
you for saying it so I didn't have to.
I was like, someone has to say it.
Like, Dunn, you the homie, but I don't
Okay,
see
like
it.
a
I'm
bomb
sorry.
disguised as a pen, right? Or like
you
the
wanna
shoe
be,
phone.
if you want to
Come
be
on.
Sean Connery about it, I guess.
The classic like Hollywood spy gadget is a weapon that disguises something every day.
But that's not every day.
Well, what is it every day? A phone? A camera?
It's fine. Hello Kitty. It's fine. Hello Kitty's the cave though,
This
man.
has nothing to do with the crossover.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
And they're doing the biggest one. They announced a decade Hello Kitty crossover.
Yeah.
I knew there were pictures of Tsukasa and Hello Kitty. I didn't make me jump.
You do not really think that was true?
I was kind of hoping, I guess. Like, dauntless optimism. Wizard.
I don't like this. Me and my dragon don't like this. What was that?
That slide kick is obnoxious.
I love that.
Oh, I'm so fucking
God damn it.
I'm so glad I'm getting bonked out of there. 'Cause that's a nuclear war zone and I want no part of it. I'm out. Bye, guys.
By the way.
Peace out. I'm about. I'm having none of this.
I thought he was aiming for Wizard. I clearly thought he was aiming for Wizard.
Lord, I can read Water Dragon so well.
Alright, boys, let's finish it off with the mains.
With the mains?
And wrap up
I don't know that
Riders
I
of
have
the
a
Grid.
main.
Blade?
I mean, yeah, okay. I play Blade. I play a decent Blade.
Do you not have a main?
I really don't. I mean, I cycle between like 4.
Well,
So
when
I'll
you
pick one
figure
random.
when you figure out your main, let me know.
I mean, when I started this game, my main was already built, but I kinda
Build,
went to-
build, get out.
When this game first came out, maining build was worse than being a Brave main.
It was worse than being double drive.
It was just, yeah, it was bad. He was dummy busted. I'm still kind of impressed that they decided to nerf him because I was like, he's just going to be the newest guy, and they're making him be silly broken.
I was shocked by that too. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
Build being busted.
Build being broken.
Yeah,
But,
in this game anyway.
Oh, the
in this game,
teams. Wait, Kazan, you took my main?
Oh boy.
Driving Ghost versus Excellent Drive.
You took my main, bro?
Nah, you know what you're doing, bro. You knew.
There it goes. You weren't supposed to do it.
Not good. Axel the second free hit though. Gilma Blast.
Getting real tired of that clang. Wrap up again. I'm coming, Kazan. I'm coming. Oh, it's on.
Oh, bro, you're in the way of the two. What are you talking
I'm aware.
And he's dead.
He's about as dead as possible.
You're dead too.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Oh no!
Stay right there for me.
I don't know if you can hit it, dude.
I'm still in my face.
I don't honestly know.
Bring him down to life.
I'm dead. He's got me dead to rights. I can't keep running. I can't. But wait. Fucked that up. That's what I did.
There it goes.
That was embarrassing. Rematch. One more.
One more.
Because I can do better. I know I can do better. I don't think I'll win, but I can do better.
Because Echo was with his senpai, that's why.
What'd you say, Kohai? What'd you say, young one? What'd you say? What'd you say, youngin? If I recall, if I recall, you were in my show. I wasn't in your show. You were in my show. If I recall properly, your best appearance was in my movie, Surprise Future. Calm that, young ghost.
But true.
Calm that.
Rude truths here on Tokyo Sundays.
Your best appearances are in other writer movies. Out of my face.
I understand, Ryan. You want to wrap up?
Kohai, it's you kids.
But I don't listen to I've seen the blood happening. Brian going in because he has his rep up now. Oh my god. It's a mercy. Wow. That ace is completely destroyed my
It's pretty high.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I love how you like my accent.
Stop the show.
Ghost has 22 HP.
Shut up. Shut up. They're not gonna go out to get the big arms down.
Drive only has 64. One punch will basically end this.
Yeah, they're going out to drive.
Yep, there you go. Oh, never mind.
Kazan, stop being fancy and kill him.
Smart choice. Smart choice.
Yeah, there it goes.
Alright, I feel good about that.
You feel good about that?
Since he threw the rematch option out there, I'm throwing my card too. Reverse it. Let's go.
Doing
Reverse
another rematch? Okay, okay.
That's 2 out of 3. That's 2 out of 3.
That's fair. That's fair.
We finished
We
it
got
off.
this, Kazan. We got this.
We finished our podcast off in style. We were just yelling at each other because we ran out of things to talk about.
Well,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful. We can't
it's
throw everything
fine.
out there. We can't throw everything out there. I was making a joke, Doug.
Are you sure?
There's no complaints. It was a joke.
No, you could've. This is gonna be the reason time to come back.
Oh, I'm so
I thought
sorry.
it was because of Blaze.
So that's one of the reasons.
I just let that happen. But I feel
No! You can just stand by me.
Oh, wow, that could knock me out.
Look at Mako how can follow me.
I'm gonna stop you in my body. This is from my father.
He is good. Hey man, look, if Axel didn't each other to start his life.
That stuff is crazy.
He loves her so much.
It's fun. It's a true love. It's a true Toby love story.
Man, that's right away from it.
Next week is Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh, it is. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to talk about that, man.
Best writer tips. Let's go.
Best Toki tips. Let's not eliminate the writer.
Okay, best Toku chips.
No, please.
We're discussing it next week. Next week's Valentine's.
Oh god. Can I run? Can I run? Am I allowed to run?
No.
Wait, you didn't hear me at all, did you?
It's all your fault, Blaze.
You did, and then I heard you start thinking about it, and I explained what was happening next week, and you completely ignored me.
Engines!
This is gonna be silly.
I think both Wait a minute.
Can't we talk about this, he says.
In times like that, I wish Kamen Rider had beam struggles.
These letters have kick. The kick clashes. The kick clashes. Ryoma shot!
There it goes. Winner
I'm not
goes
even
to
gonna make
drive.
I'm not gonna even make a Frost comment because I
I mean, he did.
Frost
I
earlier,
mean,
so.
I mean, he didn't even do it that much this time either.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
He clanked
He
it
didn't.
up. He didn't frost it up this time.
He did not.
He played,
I do
like
apologize for
a
that match before, but I needed
I mean,
to
you
work
got
off
hit.
some
You
sweat.
got hit by the double drive, man. Anybody would be pissed.
Yeah, that
was
had to go back to that one.
I felt genuinely unclean doing it because the tracking on that move and wind up on that move are just dumb.
My man got hit by Trideron. Oh, okay.
Whereas getting people stuck in friggin' Frogger-style traffic, turbo Frogger traffic, is just like, that takes some setting up. That takes setup. Whereas mine is just sit and press back triangle.
Me and Clank, man. OD. Alright, before y'all leave, man, at least wave 5 to the public. Look at Clank. Look at Clank ruining everything. We'll catch y'all
Alright,
next
we calling it a night?
Yeah,
finally.
Man, episode 1 was great. Stick around next week. Episode 2.
Adios, amigos.
Deuces.
Alright, see you guys.